Good evening, folks. Cliff here, Foxit Outdoors. Another glorious Saturday. I'm gonna go get stuff ready. Well, nobody's here, so everybody gets stare at a blank screen for about 2 minutes, because not like anybody pops in right away, anyways. Having issues. I almost dropped it. And good evening, Grace. As always, my first visitor. I stepped away because usually nobody pops up within the first 2 minutes. And there's Mr. Rob. Early today. Super early. What's the occasion? I'm just super curious. Rob's never here early. He's usually Good evening, Cecilia. Ooh, speaking of which, give me 1 second. I have to go get something out of my truck, which I did say that I would broadcast today. So give me a moment. I just forgot about it. So I'll be back. It smells weird inside and outside. What the heck? All right, I'm back. Since Cecilia is here, and I don't know for how long, because she said she's here for a good time, just not a long time, I figured get all my stuff out of my pocket here. I'm having issues. I am like everywhere today. I am like super scatterbrained. Ha! No, I don't have corn hats. I did get something for Cecilia though, because she's been asking for them, and I surprisingly ran across them. Every time I've looked, they've never had them. But oh, my bag died. Stuff actually smells weird, by the way. But Cecilia, I have 5 bars for you. Hey, good evening, Molly. Hey, Cindy Squirrel, how's it going? So, Cecilia, I've got, they're actually fairly good sized bars, too. They're about an inch by 2 inches by 5 inches. I actually found these. These were $2, which was a shock. Like every time I've looked for these, every time I go to Home Depot, I look for stuff like this and I can't find them. I just happened to run across them last time when I was there. But yeah, I got you 5 bars. So hopefully that'll last a while. The bag it came in died, but I have like 700 more bags. Evening, Jason. How's it going? How are you and Molly doing tonight? Let's see. I'll just stick it in one of these. If you need more than 5 bars, let me know. I can go back tomorrow and I can see if they have any more. And I can go grab some more. That didn't cost me but a drop in the bucket. That was actually shockingly cheap. Last time I found the box, and it was a little box, but they wanted like $18 for it, for that little box. All right, I'll see what I can grab, and I'll see what they've got left. But yeah, I was actually shocked they had those. But I'm going to start getting my pour on, so everybody that's here gets to watch a fat white guy in a yellow shirt with some man titties, some middies, or some moobs. Ooh, I actually finished my dinner. I had, well, we'll just say that was what's left of it. So we all know what the hell it came in this one because I eat it so often on my channel. If you don't know what it is, that sucks. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what order I want to do this in. I'm like I said, I'm like wicked scatterbrained today. Day was kind of weird, but I'm in a fairly decent mood because I got work done fairly quick today, so it wasn't too bad. I'll move that to where I'm not going to drop it. I've never, you know what? I never even, because I've looked for, I Googled like where, who sells Fells Naphtha, and my location did not have it on stock. I'm not doing a major pour tonight, folks, because I have a concert that we have to deal with, and I got to get stuff ready for next couple of days. So I'm not going to wipe myself out because usually when I drink pretty heavy, I don't sleep at night. Jason, sleeping on the floor is no place to be, man. That's a hard concrete floor, dude. Could have at least taken an air mattress or gone to the plumbing aisle and got some foamies to sleep on. Evening, Deb. How are you doing? And what tray are you talking about, Cecilia? Did I miss something in the conversation while I was trying to pour this? Oh, here. Oh, I did miss something. I didn't know City Squirrel went live, or I should say, was live. Ooh, camera. Gonna be weird today. Gotta find my stir stick. Just buried over here. Everybody gets to see a, like I said, fat white guy with a man titties jiggling and wiggling and squiggling and. Didn't I tell you to get some sleep yesterday, Cecilia? You are killing me here. I'm bad at sleeping, but that's only because I'm technically partial insomniac. That and I always have way too much energy. That's why I can never sleep. Hey, Tiny, how's it going? Nice. Congrats, Tiny. That is awesome. Oh, yeah, no, I don't usually use those because they don't have a cover for them. So I don't have like I can't do anything greenhouse effect wise with it. And yeah, most of the time I just toss them. I get so many trays and containers from like work and all that. I never run out. Ooh, Deb, that is not good. That is definitely not good. Oh, nice. We'll have to check to see if I'm subbed or not. I can't remember if I am. So give me just a moment to pop up my stuff since, once again, YouTube is not popping up my content. Probably why nobody wants to see that thumbnail. Sorry, still dealing with a slight sinus issue. It's like off and on since Wednesday. It's been kind of driving me nuts. I know, right? Pop out my chat. I'm shocked that we have not seen the disruptor. Has not popped in yet, which is nice so far. Also missing obstacle, and I'm like, I swear, looking at my YouTube side, I look like I'm on crack or something, and I'm just like freaking out, going everywhere. All right, let's. Why am I doing this the hard way? I swear, sometimes my brain. Go to channel real quick. Ooh, I am not apparently subscribed. I apologize for that. Have so many subscriptions. I have like 300 plus subs, and half of them I got to get rid of because none of them put any content out. Gonna have to make some adjustments soon. I'm a little behind right now. Yeah, I remember you got whacked with the meat, which I'm still trying to not make that mind in the gutter connection. My brain just won't do it. You had? Oh, yeah. Sometimes YouTube is weird. I might scroll down and that thing went all the way to the bottom. And there's Colin. Good evening, Colin. And there's Blake, which can no longer give me the middle finger, which is horse crap. It's not Blake if I don't get the middle finger. Tell me if that popped up on StreamYard, because actually I know it's not going to pop up on StreamYard. It just pops up as a square. I just did the emoji for that particular thing, and Jesus. I don't know if that actually popped up or not. Are you talking about the little green label down here? To do a person blue, you have to have your stuff linked with YouTube, and they have to actually physically be in the YouTube chat in order to give them a wrench. I just got a dodo bird. Jason gave me a dodo bird. Are you saying I'm a dodo? Dodo. Ooh, Jason got a rat. Ooh, you got another one, Jason? I saw the mouse. Which, did you see my comment on there when you did your first mouse via the trap? I hope you enjoyed my comment. I thought it was pleasantly hilarious. Did you like my comment? I thought that comment was hilarious. Yesterday or the day before? I didn't even know Wyatt was doing content. Haven't seen him on here in a while. Man, I'm starting strong today, and not even just on the booze. It's really funny because I just ate a whole lasagna, so we'll see what happens here. All right, so Cindy, if you are still here listening, when you were on your, well, actually, here's a better question. When you did your live, were you doing it through YouTube or through StreamYard? Because I'll need to know that information in order to help you with your lives. God, I'm all fidgety for some reason. I don't know why. I'm already been my one. Ooh, so okay, so straight through YouTube, I don't know how to help you on that one because almost everybody that does their lives runs theirs through StreamYard. I can help you if you're on StreamYard. If you're running straight through YouTube, that one unfortunately I cannot help you with. I tried doing my lives through YouTube and it would not let me no matter what I did. It would not let me connect to my camera and it would not let me connect to my audio. So I could not do it. So I went through StreamYard and I've had no problems since. Yeah, they were we'll say they were cracked. Squeaking, squeaker, squeaking. Holla! Man, ooh, going good. I feel like this is already kicking in. I don't know why I ate an entire lasagna. Yeah, it's. I more or less remember what it is. Like, I mean, I ate this whole lasagna. That is actually now what they consider the small size. They have this size, the next size up, which is really weird that they consider that a family meal, even though it's not much bigger than this one. And then they have the big tray, which is like a 13 by 9, I think is what it is. Yeah, 13 by 9, a standard bake tray, whatever. They consider that like the deluxe family. I'm like, dude, that'll feed like 4 people. Oh, my hair is bugging me today. Ooh, yeah, you tell him, Rob. There's no way because that party that there I can't consider that a party size. I've seen a family of 4 devour one of those things like it was a damn appetizer. Like, I mean, essentially that big tray would be like 4 of these little ones, maybe 4.5. But I mean, I ate that whole thing and I could still probably eat half of another one. I'm like actually really hungry today. Corn's laughing his balls off. I can eat the whole thing. Remember, I used to eat the bigger one, the one that they actually considered a family size, which there is no way that's considered a family size. Even if you cut it into 4 pieces, like I feel like that's what you would get at a restaurant if you had like a combo platter, like lasagna, some spaghetti. I know there's an Italian combo platter at Olive Garden, and it comes with a little piece of lasagna, and I mean it's a little piece. It's like a 2x2, maybe 3x3 square. You get you get 2 cheese stuffed. Technically, they're cannolis, is what they're essentially are. They're those little like 1-inch noodles, inch and a half noodles, and they're usually about 3-4 inches, about 4 or 5 inches long. Sorry. Nope, Colin will be right back. But yeah, the stuffed manicotti, the manicotti noodles. There you go. You get like 2 or 3 of those, and you get like a little portion of spaghetti. And the one that I had the last time, I think it had it was like a little piece of chicken, and it was covered with, it was like a breaded chicken that had the sauce on top. Basically, the whole thing had sauce on it. But yeah. Oh my God. I went there the first time I went and took my truck in for service. I actually took it to Chevy because that's where they told me to take it. Now I have to take it to the actual Toyota dealer, which is way fucking farther than my Chevy dealer. Dropped it off. They told me it's going to be a couple of hours. So I was like, all right, screw this. I walked from the dealership through the mall, went all the way across the other side, almost the other side of the city. Like, I probably walked for a good 30, 40 minutes. Decided I'm going to go eat at Olive Garden. Sat there at Olive Garden by myself. I ordered the combo platter for the Italian combo platter, which, like I said, comes with the lasagna, the spaghetti, that breaded chicken thing, and then the manicotti. And she asked me if I wanted this super salad. I said salad. I shit you not, folks. She brings me this goddamn salad bowl. That son bitch is this big. There was enough salad in there for 5 people. 6. I ate 2 plates of salad, and it didn't even look like I put a dent in it. Like, I could have taken the rest of that salad home and still eaten it for like 3 more meals. That's weird that it won't let you say Italy. Blake had Chinese, so he's going to be hungry in about 20 minutes. And Colin is back. I'm telling you, I ate majority of that. I think I came home with like a half a piece of chicken. I stuffed like 5 of the breadsticks in there. I just cut them in half and I just shoved them in this container. And yeah, I like could not eat the rest of that salad. I ate what I could, and I was done. On top of that, I had a spicy beverage and a regular beverage, and I still had by the way, mind you, I was completely sober the entire time because I had to walk like 4 miles back to the damn dealership. Like, I walked hella far because I was bored and I didn't have anywhere else to go and I wanted to eat food. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. They don't consider this. This is actually only 2 servings. So if you cut it right down the middle, that's 2 servings. The other one is 4 servings. And then you get the large tray, which Grace, you said might be the party tray, which I can't consider that the party tray. That's like 4 people, maybe 5 you can feed off of that. That's like supposedly, I think, like 12 servings. I don't know. But their serving sizes, what these people consider a serving size, is absolute bullshit. Like, essentially, that right there, this little square, would be 1 serving of lasagna. And I'm like, that's a snack. Like, that would be the smallest, or something like this. Like, that size right there is what they would consider 1 serving of lasagna. What the hell do I have in here? Why is it? Wow, that's why that's freaking heavy. I was wondering. Like $20 just chilling in our quarters. Peanut butter and jam for supper. So, sandwich? Cindy had sandwiches? How the hell do you make Mexican toast? Oh, okay. Half spicy toast. Nifty. I'm not doing nobody's ever asked me to do the pantry challenge, and frankly, I probably could. I don't know why my face. I look a little like I got punched in the face. Yeah, that one was the small box. Actually, let me see if I can go. Let me see if I still have the actual box. Let me give me a second. I know. I'm munching on one right now. What the crud? My freaking pants. Do not want to hold my shirt in. Off-screen attire adjustments. So here's the box for it. Oh wow, that's funny. This is listed unsquished. That is listed as a large size. According to who? An anorexic? Or a bulimic? Like, I'm sorry, how is that a large size? I ate the whole thing. That's 18 ounces. So yeah, that's the 18-ounce box, Grace, right there. That's the what I consider a small one. And this is per 1 cup serving, so this is probably 4 servings, is what I'm reading. Okay, yeah, so 2.5 servings right there. 2.5 servings per container. So yeah, you basically just cut that one in. You just cut it in half, and that's basically 1 serving each. I'm like, regardless of what that is, what this says. So since 16 ounces is a pound, it's just a little over a pound. It's a pound and 2 ounces. So 17 ounces, it is like 1 serving. I mean, that ain't much. I mean, your standard water bottle is 12 ounces. And they consider that a serving. And yes, I know my camera's a little fuzzy. It'll focus on its own. Oh, the calories. 300, sorry. For the whole thing, 820 calories. Well, that was fun. I could eat for 5, depending on how, like, my mood and how hungry I am. But yeah, it's 820 calories per the whole container. Give me a second. Dark during my lives, but my sinuses were being all stupid. So Deb's eating deviled eggs. From the sounds of it. That's sort of today I look terrible. Like my whole face is all red. I literally look like I got slapped. I'm all flushed too for some stupid reason. Oh yes. Thank you for the reminder, Jason. Much appreciated. Usually a standard U.S. metric serving of whatever, 1 standard serving is equivalent of 1 cup. With some exceptions, because 1 cup of dry beans does not equate to 1 cup of wet beans. Same with rice. Anything that expands 2 to 3 times its volume when wet is not considered by dry weight. It's considered by wet weight, which I think is stupid. But then again, 1 cup of dry rice will actually feed 2 people, as long as you add carrots, chicken, or steak, some other veggies, and maybe something on the side. But standardly, a cup of rice is actually quite a lot of food for 1 person. I'm not supposed to eat anything else with the lasagna other than the lasagna. Like, I always forget to get garlic bread when I get this stuff. But even still, I probably would have eaten half a garlic, like half a loaf of French bread. Like, was hungry. But yeah, there's this one, and then there's what they consider the family size, which is slightly bigger than this one. And then there's the big ass 13 by 9 tray. Chicken breast, dredged in egg, hot sauce coated with panko. Ooh, you needed something spicy on that one. Other than the hot sauce. Like, you needed a good... I'm not stripping. I was retucking. I had, like, my one side for some reason kept popping out, and I don't know why. Who's it? Wait, what? Doug, did you change your stuff? He changed his thing. Shortened his thing. He's no longer South Florida. Now he's SFDCL. That looks like that might be Doug. But yes, anyways, thank you for the reminder again, Jason. Ladies and gentlemen, while you are here, let's hear the weekly reminder of temperature, gas prices, and price of meat. Either ground, steak, or chicken. You can do all of the above if you would like, but let's get that going. We're going to try to keep this trend rolling. I would like to keep this segment alive as a nice reminder of an old friend. My thing is being slow today, so let me, my phone is being whack. Are you done being slow? Temperature is, Rob's got 30 degrees, burger is 429, and gas is 279. I haven't gotten gas in like 2 weeks because I don't drive a lot of places, so I usually only go through about 20, I usually only drive about 25 miles a day, give or take. Yeah, exactly. 1/3. I could eat 3 of those, and I could eat one for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'd also be hella fat at the end of that because that is a lot of calories, and at the same time, that is a lot of pasta and starch. Now, you guys getting snow way late. Yeah, the spring salad mix isn't too bad. Not too fond of the dressing they throw in there. It's kind of gross. Yeah, see, normally I do have garlic bread with my stuff, but I always forget to buy it. And the lasagnas were like 3 for $10. There were $3.33. I couldn't pass that up. I had grabbed all 3. I grabbed 3 of them. I grabbed the last 3 that were on the shelf. Colin's got 26. Ooh, it's pretty cold over there. 272 for 85.15, and so gas is 272. I'm assuming since there's no G. Yeah, I remember when you were talking about that package of chicken. I feel like you got ripped off big time. Oh, good Lord. No, you apple cider vinegar pops into me, and everything that I ate is going to come right back out. Cindy's got hella cold weather. You are in... remind me where you are again, Cindy. I apologize. Takes me a while to remember where everybody's at. Rob and Colin got a ton of snow, apparently. Well, I would say a ton of snow where I live. That's 5 inches would be a ton of snow. Oh, okay. Oh, so Cindy's Canadian. Gotcha. Oh, man. Last 2 days, it was this nostril being all stupid. Now this one feels like it's plugged and dripping at the same time, which is ridiculously bothersome. But I'm actually shocked I still have that many people in here. Yeah, go for me. Ooh, yep, 2B, Icicle Land. One of like the worst zone to grow in. unless you have like a heated greenhouse. You guys have one of the shortest growing seasons in there. It's like 4 or 5 months. Well, Grace got me on that one. I got to hold my tongue because we all know where that comment's going to send me off to. Thank you, Grace. Much appreciated. Love you, dear. Well, well, on Deb's pricing, is that per pound or is that like ounces? Because if that's a $3.99 for a pound of fish, hells yeah, that's jump on that. Now, Deb got my joke at least on that one. Read Grace's comment, folks, and you'll start laughing too. Thank you, Grace. Oh, that's not okay. So just a little less than a pound. That's actually not too bad. 12 ounces for $4. That's a pretty good meal right there. Do cut them in half? You get 4 of them. That's 8 meals. Do half a piece of fish, some veggies, side salad, some bread or whatever, toast on the side or whatever. I don't know, whatever you want to add to. I don't know what goes with fish. I usually don't eat a lot of fish, so I think the Canadian government's trying to do what everybody down here does: raise the prices on stuff to the point where people can't afford it and watch everybody starve to death. Holy shit! $8 for butter? Well, but that's Canadian though, so that sounds about right. Oh, cod fillets. Okay, so you're getting those from like a meat, like a not your local grocer, but like somebody who has I don't know how to like a fish market. Oh, so you're only okay. So you're doing 4-ounce servings for a fillet. Okay, 12 meals. That's not bad. $1 for 5 pounds? What? Hey, Amanda, how's it going? Hope you are doing well. Or I should say, I hope you are doing better. It feels like cod. When you say Pacific Northwest, all I hear is cod. And not Call of Duty, not cash on demand, no crap on diapers. Well, that is good, Amanda. That is good. How was work this week? Yeah, steak gets expensive even on sale. I used to stock up on ground beef. I used to have like 8 pounds of ground beef in my freezer. But the problem is I got a really tiny freezer because I have one of those compact freezers, the compact freezer fridges, like mini fridges. You can't put a lot in the freezer. Like I have stuff in there. I put like 2 bags of pasta, like my ice and my booze, and that thing's full. So I vary what I can stick in my freezer. Cecilia, do you have a lot of? Do you have? Are you in need of rice and or pasta? Because I am going to have to use a box to send your stuff out, Cecilia, because I have the soaps. So I will need a larger box. I do have the boxes. I get boxes from work all the time. I actually get some fairly decent sized boxes to ship stuff in. Or do you have a preference on what you want for pastas, or do you just is pasta fine like any sort of pasta? I can get spaghettis, the elbow noodles. I can get the shells. I can usually find the penne pasta on sales. Do you have a particular preference for pasta? Spaghetti it is. Because me and Grace, we get them all the time because we're both Kroger's, and I know Grace. Although I don't know when Grace does their Kroger when they do their sale reset. Mine is usually on Wednesday, so I usually go Thursday and I just buy all kinds of stuff because it's all cheap as shit. Grace, if that is the case for your location that they do a pricing reset on Thursdays, uh, put a squiggly mark or something in the chat so I know. But yeah, usually our reset is on Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, so you get that reset Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, they do a lot of pasta sales. Like you can get bags of spaghetti, like the good sized bags. They'll do them like $1 a bag, and you're getting a 12-ounce bag of pasta like spaghetti, or the 8-ounce. $10, you'd have enough spaghetti to make 20, 30 meals. Loofahs take forever. It's like 180. It's like 120 or 160 days. So you have to start them in a greenhouse or somewhere warm, but they have to be in a fairly large planter. And yeah, trying to grow loofahs in Zone 2B probably not the most productive use of your garden. Just saying, I'm not. This is just information because I planted my loofahs late, and mind you, I did get a fairly decent crop from 3 plants. I got 5 or 6 loofahs. There's actually still a seed left in this one. I can see it in there. Actually, there's about 3 left in there. And that one's got a hair on it. But I did manage to grow loofahs. I was actually shocked. This one's actually a thin one, as you can see. It's fairly on the narrow side, but still works very well for the purpose that it is for. I just have this one in my room for random reasons. It just sits in here to show off that I can grow a loofah. But yes, that is 100%. That is a standard. I mean, you can tell by the texture. It looks like wrapped hay bale, but that is the standard loofah. Unfortunately, these ones did not have enough time to mature and get as big as I would have liked. But I actually got loofahs and I got a lot of seeds. Sending out loofah seeds to a couple of people. I still have probably a couple of hundred seeds left. You would be surprised how many seeds one of them damn things holds. That sucker, each one of those things probably has about anywhere between 60 to 100 seeds. It was ridiculous. I have seeds everywhere. I actually have 2 seeds sitting right here. Those are my loofah seeds. Those are 2 of them. Probably not the most viable seeds, but I'm pretty sure they would probably sprout somehow. Colin had to make a banana split, a banana split, a banana split. I actually got a whole bunch of these. I don't do homemade soap. I don't have the time and patience to actually sit there and render the necessary produce or product in order to make homemade soaps. Mind you, I could, because I have all of the stuff for it. I have I can even make mint soap. I have 5 barrels of mint, well, 4 barrels of mint, and my mint goes nuts over here. I can harvest dry weight, roughly 5 pounds of dry mint. That's a lot of mint. But no, I've got these. I've got them cut up into sections, and I'm actually during the holiday when I get the next holiday and I have family visit. I'm gonna see if anybody wants a loofah. Because you just cut them into like 2-3 inch sections or 3-4 inch sections, and you just use them and use them as scrubby. So it's basically an organic scrubby, very tough organic scrubby. I think that's where they got the idea for the 3M scrub pads, was from the organic texture and the way the loofahs actually look with that inner kind of like interwoven tough. I want to know what the heck that the inner. It wouldn't be called like a sinew, but something similar. Oh, see, Grace does the same thing I do. Yeah, I probably have about 15 packs of spaghetti. I like to go to the Dollar General, and they sell a pack. They'll sell a pack over there for like $1. Usually, like the little small ones. They come in the little yellow bags, kind of like the Pagasa spaghetti or the Pagosa pasta bags. Grace knows which one I'm talking about. They're the yellow and white, the yellow and clear pasta bags. Used to be 4 for $1. Now they're 3 for $1. But yeah, I got tons of those things. I just pick them up because one of those is actually one of the small little yellow bags, the Pagasa bags, is actually enough for one person. Cut up a little bit of sausage in there. Whatever you don't eat, you can have as a snack the next day, or if you're not super hungry, you can actually have a second meal out of it. Well, that's all. Yeah, that's well. Even the store brands are the generic ones. At least you're not paying the $2.49 or $4 for the standard ones. And the stuff that comes in the box is even more expensive. I just find it cheaper to buy the stuff in the bags because then you ain't got to worry about it. I mean, it's dry pasta. Unless they're in an area where they get moisture, that stuff is going to stay dry. It's not going to rot. It might degrade and might lose flavor over the years, but it's still, by all health rights, it's still edible because it's a dry pasta. But yeah, I can get if you need pasta, I can get you some more. I can get some pastas. I can get a couple bags of spaghetti, some pasta shells, some elbow noodles. If you want some twisty pastas, I can get that too. Pocket of You got one pack left of spaghetti, pasta, or one pack left of TP. I don't know if they'll let me. I don't know if they'll let me ship toilet paper. But I mean, if I have to, I can send a larger box and get you like an 18 pack or something. Yeah, every time you poop, go jump in the shower. Milk would be my issue on that one, just because I like milk. and I have a lot of stuff that actually requires milk to make. Ooh, I do not know. Even wet, those loofahs are kind of abrasive. I don't know if I want to wipe my ass with a loofah. I think that would be one of the most. Why is it I swept my floor? There's still dirt on it. Like, I should probably tell Grace right now. I don't know if her location is doing it. Mine is. Jesus Christ, I look like I'm freaking drunk as shit. Look at how flushed I look, folks. I swear I look like I got slapped. Grace, they've got these ones right now. At my location, they were $1 a piece. And these are the... Technically, one serving is... Okay, so... Serving size is one package. So that's technically one meal. Now, if you were to get some, like, grilled chicken, chop up, like, one or two chicken breasts, throw, like, that in here, grill it, throw it in here. Some corn, a little bit of corn or some peas. And maybe... Yeah, I would just do corn and peas, and you got yourself a meal for at least 2 people. Which, in my opinion, is actually not bad for $1. But this is the one that does require milk because that's it's the cream base or the Alfredo. So this is what I would need milk for. But I got a ton of these, and that one right there is like 2 meals. Like that creamy garlic one's not too bad, but that is definitely 2 meals, and I have about 7 or 8 of these bags in here. Yeah, I do remember that these things actually used to be a lot bigger. Like, this one here used to be the standard package size. Now they consider that a family size, which is a load of horse shit. And then they've got these ones, which are considered sides. But for $1, I couldn't really pass up getting a couple of more. Just because, like, honestly, in a pinch... Aside from the ones that need milk, the ones that don't, like the, I think it's this one. Nope. Orange bag. Oop. Like this one, the chicken flavored one. That one doesn't need milk. You just need water and butter. And then you have, like I said, you have a little meal. Add some beans, some peas, and some chicken, and you have yourself a rather healthy meal. Yep, the big one was $2.50. Because they were 2 for $5, I think is when I picked those up. Yeah, they were 2 for $5. Yeah, the cubes work too. If you can find the better than bouillon, those ones actually work real well. Oh yeah, see, I'm not a fan of the dried milk. I mean, if I had to in an absolute emergency, I would, but on a daily basis, unless the power grid goes down and they no longer have the option of mass producing dairy, if that's the case, that's probably the only time I'm going to start drinking powdered milk. Otherwise, that stuff tastes like absolute shit. And the non-dairy creamers that they have for coffee, basically, I wouldn't consider that a substitute for dairy. That's the reason why they're called non-dairy creamer. It's some weird, funky shit. But yeah, that's probably as far as I would go, maybe for powdered milk. But even then, I mean, the only reason why it tastes good is because it's in coffee. Yeah, I would. The Nor pasta sides, Cecilia, I would consider sending over there. But the problem is they're in sealed foil packages, and I don't want customs trying to think that I'm shipping drugs. Ooh. So wait, Jason, no live then next week, or is live going to be late, or are you guys going early in the morning? Don't drink it just for cooking. Yes. Oh, I don't do frozen milk either. It tastes so weird when it thaws out. But I mean, I guess if you have the space. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, everyone's doing something cool. Jason's going early to get Cracker Barrel. I like Cracker Barrel. They've always got some cool stuff. They got some really good breakfasts. Looks like Blake made sauerkraut. Sauerkraut. Oh my god, I can't even English right now. I'm so like blech. Sauerkraut and 4 jars of pickles. I still got a ton of people watching. Nice. Ooh, you and Ian. Colin, get the cheap pasta. Everywhere it doesn't. Even if you guys want steak, get like splurge on one decent pack of steaks or decent pack of meat and get a lot of easy stuff. Like get all the cheap stuff. Cheap does not necessarily mean shitty. Like I have tons of like just cheap stuff in here. I could probably go 3 to 5 months just eating the shit that I have in my room and I'd probably never run out of food. Because I have that bucket right there that's next to my sewing machine. I got that bucket. That'll probably last me 4 or 5 days easy if I ate it. I have a 30-day food supply here, which again probably lasts me 3 months because I usually only eat once, maybe twice a day. And then I have behind me, under my lamp, under that thing over there that's creating all that light, under there in the corner, I have 2 buckets of food. And then on the other side of this thing, I have another crate of just food, cans and other stuff. Yep, that is my old. I think it's either a Singer or a Kenmore. I've had that thing for. Oh, you're taking the big boy. Well, here before you go, freeze a couple of jars of water or jugs of water without. Here's what I've learned when you freeze water: never freeze the thing in its fully decompressed form. I've learned that when if you squeeze the bottle and leave a little bit of air gap in there when you squeeze it and then tighten it, when that thing freezes and expands, it's the same size. Nice. There you go. It saves so much money when you have to buy ice, because ice is stupid. Like, I don't know why they charge you so much for ice. It's just water, frozen water. But yeah, I always get water bottles and I always squeeze them a little bit and then I close it. So that way when the ice expands, it's like the same size as the bottle normally. Ew, gross. And Amanda's back. I didn't even know Amanda left. Yeah, I suppose that would be. Sinuses. I think I now know why I'm flushed. I think it's because of my sinuses. I was doing fine until like an hour and a half ago. And then my sinuses decided to start being weird. I'm not sick, which is really annoying. I was fine all day at work. I don't know. I think I'm just really itching to get outside and do stuff. That actually sounds great. That actually sounds pretty good, except for the topping it with ketchup. I would probably go with something different. Because to me, ketchup and beans just does not sound appealing. Maybe with the fried potatoes, but when you mix all of that together, you're essentially making what I'd say poor man's pot pie. That seems like. Hey Rob, do on the way back. Let me know if you brought any boys to the yard. Rob better tell me if he got any boys in the yard afterwards. If he done, I'm gonna be pissed. We're getting ready for the. I think I've got everything. I think I timed my live right today because my clock is weird, so I have to do everything slightly early. Actually, I think I'm about 2 minutes behind. But we will be throwing this up here shortly. Ow. I will be getting the doohickey sent here briefly, folks. For those who would like to pop in. Yeah, I don't have the patience to can, and I don't have the time to do it right now. If I wasn't working full time, well, I can't even say full time. I work like 6 hours a day, sometimes maybe 7. And I honestly I missed working the 8 to 10 hour days. I've gotten a little complacent working the 6 hours. I kind of enjoy being able to come home and still do stuff after work, but at the same time, I kind of miss the actual hours and work. But it is what it is. Oh my god, man! I've got like the hiccups and the herps and the everything right now. Ooh, blackberry crown, nice. Hey Blake, weren't you going for a new job as well? Weren't you applying for one? I thought I remember hearing you say something about. Why do I look? God, I look like shit today. Remember you saying something about getting a new job or something? I don't remember. My brain is. I know the herps, the hiccup burps. Now still looking. I'm pretty sure something once summer pops up, something will work out. Because I don't remember if you said if you had quit your job, got fired from your job, got laid off or whatnot, or just went somewhere else or went to do something different. I usually don't pester too many. I usually don't pester people about their what they do for a living. It comes up in conversation. It comes up in conversation. Otherwise, I mean that's your own thing. It's not like anybody else needs to be 100% aware of the exact. How the hell do I want to put this? Dealings of your daily life, I suppose I can say. I kind of want to look for another job, but I don't know what I want to do. Like, honestly. Maybe something that deals with less people. Because, man, people are getting stupid. I have a guy, I shit you not, comes in every week, been coming in every week for 2 years. Every time I see him and he puts his credit card in my credit card reader, he asks me, do I have to hit anything? Yes, sir. The same goddamn green button you had to hit last week when I told you. That starts the thing that says yes. Yeah, I know Blake was doing an electrician before, but I don't remember if he got the reason why he exited. But it's like everybody has been around long enough from like the start of card readers to now. If you don't know how to use a damn card reader, stay the hell at your house. A forest ranger gourd. What in the hell? Molly, that is almost as weird as interrupting cow. Moo. I'm like, just What? Oh God, red. Are you watching red green over there right now? Like seriously? Because man, don't even get me started on that damn show. That shit was hilarious. But anyways, I'm going to do this now, folks. It is the appropriate time. We have chatted enough about random shit. So I will throw this in there. We will be trying to keep on topic tonight, though. I was essentially going to be talking about gardening, but somehow we got into talking about preps, which is fine because that's technically part of self-sufficiency in a way. Ew, and there's this old guy in here. What? Who is this guy? Who?
Old guy.
How you doing, Jason? How's it going, Molly?
Pretty good.
And there's a blurry colon.
I know, it's weird. The other older guy.
Hey, now it's not. Now we don't have a blurry colon. I mean, Colin.
Colin. Weird.
What about a beer? That's what I'm technically. Jason, have you had yours tonight, or are you not doing one tonight?
Not doing one tonight.
I needed one. I've had a very weird week.
Jenny saying hi.
Hi, Jenny.
Hello, Jenny.
Mac is trying to eat your food.
Yeah, that's my version of a banana split that she's eating.
Macus.
Mac, come here.
Bring some back.
Here.
Oh, he wants that ice cream.
Thing is, I've had it sitting there while Jenny was in the other room doing something, and he didn't even touch it until she got out here.
That sounds like a cat for you.
I'm waiting for you to share it. I was going to chop it.
Only eat it if you do.
Right.
Actually, I might actually have a topic that is garden related.
Healing herbs, 200 natural cures at work. I don't know about natural.
Well,
that picture looked like Mallory. What the heck?
No, but this is technically would fall under that, right?
Yeah, you'd have things in there like chamomile, chanfers.
This is from 1999. This was put out by. Where was this put out by?
I don't care if that thing was made in the 1800s. Majority of those herbs are still going to have the exact same properties they had 200 years ago. They're still going to do more or less the same thing. What the heck?
It just got the pictures and stuff, and what you could use them for, and things like that.
Ooh, pictures.
Well, not everybody. I've never heard of this one.
Calendula? That grows everywhere.
I've never heard of it. Now, this one I know. Cayenne, that's easy.
That's just dried peppers.
And chamomile.
Chamomile, yeah, basic tea. If you grow chamomile in your yard, which by the way, I don't recommend doing it in an open area because that stuff will spread like wildfire.
This one here, I think I've heard of, but I've never seen it before.
Oh, chestberries.
Well, and this one here, I didn't realize you could grow that here. Or can you? It's growing your own cinnamon?
It's not easy.
That's what it's supposed to look like, I guess.
Oh, no, that's just a portion of the tree.
It's a tree?
It's a tree.
Okay. It doesn't say what zone or anything that it grows in, so I can't really tell you.
It's more like a
Mexico
dry area.
So, Cliff's
Cliff's
area or yours?
Cold.
Now, this one here, I can say, does grow here in abundance.
Stuff grows everywhere.
I've heard you can do a lot of different things with dandelion.
Oh, yeah, no. Cinnamon is a tropical plant, so if you're gardening in a warm climate, USD hardiness zones 10 through 12.
Yeah, like I said, without any cold.
Oh, this one here, everybody uses this one.
I could probably try growing cinnamon here, but that would most likely fry the tree.
In the wintertime, yeah. Like I said, no, I'm talking places like San Diego.
Yeah, your best bet would probably be like Georgia and Florida. That shit would thrive.
So, Hike with Mike or Doug could probably grow it better than us.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep it dry though.
Blake could grow the hell out of that thing. Well, no, it's a tropical plant.
Well, no, they're actually if they can grow coffee plants, they could probably grow that.
All right. Thank you, Rob. That is all I needed to know.
Your milkshakes.
For those of you who missed that whole thing, let me scroll up to see if I can find it again.
Okay, whoever owned this book before did the no and folded
this is the reason why.
All the pages that the good ones like Fear for You. I've heard of it, never used it.
So this is why I asked Rob if he to let me know if the that particular statement, because he says he's going to go make some milkshakes.
Ah,
and it's the reason why I needed to know the answer.
Oh, there's actually a little tidbit. It says
good guy herbs
for men, which includes garlic, ginkgo. Okay, I want to say this is Google, but it could be wrong.
It's technically Google, but no, it's probably pronounced like Google.
Yes.
Yeah, red yeast and saw palmetto. I think I've heard of that one, but that grows down in Florida, I think.
The palmetto trees?
Saw palmetto.
Yeah. Also known as swamp cabbage.
Damn it.
I've heard of that. I don't have it here, but
That ain't my fault, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm not. Thanks. Oh,
yeah,
dandelion flower salve. You don't make a wine out of dandelions? I know you can do that. There's a few people that have done
I don't think that was listed in here, though. The dandelion wine.
I know Mallory did that. Don't know how well. I don't remember how well it turned out. She made quite a lot of it, but
they have an energy tonic. It talks about, but that's about
basically dandelion wine.
Use 1 tablespoon per cup of boiling water available in health food stores. All the plants have a stimulating effect on the liver, boosting energy. Okay, you can make a coffee out of it.
You know what that is.
Oh, those orange things.
Yeah, but this is the white one. So
I haven't seen the white ones here, only the normal chocolate ones.
They had like 6 varieties this year, which threw me off. You got the white ones, you have the standard milk chocolate, and the milk chocolate can be either, so they make them under 3 different names. You've got Hershey's makes one, you've got Brock's makes one, and then you have the Terry's. So milk chocolate comes from 3 different companies on that one. The dark chocolate, from what I've seen, only comes from the Terry's. And then this year, Terry's had like I said, the white ones. They have the standard chocolate or milk chocolate. They had the dark chocolate. They had a raspberry one. And then they had the weird one that had Pop Rocks in it.
I want to try the
Pirate College, what are you doing?
The which one?
The raspberry.
Yeah, that one was like a reddish pink container, which is like like a reddish peach color container.
Dodgeball now.
And I think Colin's about ready to go run through the Grenada jungle.
No, he's gonna go play dodgeball.
No,
Pirate Colin.
No, I don't play dodgeball. That they throw wrenches in that movie.
Don't forget the cars.
Well, they did have Pirate Steve, though.
That's true.
You can't beat Pirate Steve.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. But here's the first kicker: if you can dodge a car, you can dodge a wrench. I was just like, seriously, if you want to learn how to dodge a car, put somebody on the highway during rush hour traffic.
Roger.
No, I picked this up for a buck today. So, 100% cotton.
Fire starter, water filter, and bandage if necessary.
No, I'm not going to do it right because I was in a hurry and my hair was a mess, so I didn't want to wear a hat. So this will work.
Yeah, well, Rob,
And
what if he wants to
stop
do
by
it?
and give Trapper J a thumbs up.
Do what about Trapper J?
Maybe.
There you go. Thumbs up.
Maybe. He went live tonight.
Does he normally go live on Saturday?
He hasn't gone live in a while.
Oh, okay. Here's one that Cindy might know. This is for Yarrow
Fever tea.
with Yarrow.
Oh, I got that. That shit just grows in my yard. Like I got 5 big old bushes. Yarrow tea.
It's good for reducing fevers and relieving cold, flu, and cough and sore throats.
Yes.
I haven't seen Yarrow in a long time.
They have it here.
Got the shit grows everywhere down here. You doing all right, Amanda?
Yeah, just exhausted.
Stop chasing.
Doesn't matter what sleep, doesn't matter what I do, I just feel so drained.
Okay, this one here, I've heard of valerian root, but not just called valerian.
Same thing.
Amanda, go to the store and get some OTC. The hell are those sleeping pills? Sorry, the gummies. The what the hell are those things called? Oh my god, my brain just doesn't want to work right now.
Melatonin?
Yes, the melatonin gummies.
Ah,
Was
I'll give it a try.
it the ZQL? I don't think she has that there.
They should have the melatonin gummies because those are kind of commercial worldwide, as far as I know. Yeah, take like 2 of those and wait like 10 minutes on your bed. Don't sit anywhere else because you will fall off of shit.
Chamomile is supposed to help.
Can't
chamomile
stand the
tea.
taste of it.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
neither can I. Ever since I was a kid,
Yeah.
it's really rough. Like it's a rough taste.
Okay, let's try 57.
Well, Swiss do them, so if Swiss does them, I should be able to get them at our local Woolies and that.
I would say like a standard Earl Grey, but the problem with Earl Grey is it's a relaxing tea, but the problem is the caffeine content on that shit is wicked high.
I got Earl Grey. I like Earl Grey.
Yeah, it's a
Lavender
nice tea.
oil, put it on your temples before you go to sleep. It'll help you sleep.
Lavender oil is not good for your dogs.
Okay, keep on going then. 59.
Yeah, you need to find a video with rain falling on the tin roof.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Okay, you can make a lemon balm tea. It's supposed to help too.
What's lemon balm tea? What's in it?
Lemon balm. Clearly, that's the plant.
It's an actual plant.
Oh.
It's kind of similar to like mint.
It was actually endorsed by the German government to help people sleep.
Lemon balm.
Yeah, lemon balm.
It
It's
says
a plant.
drink 1 cup 30 minutes before you go to bed. It'll help you sleep.
No, it's not drink 1 cup 30 minutes before you go to bed. It's 1 cup. You wait 30 minutes and your ass falls asleep.
Well, that's what it
You
says.
could be sitting on the toilet. You could be watching TV. You could be eating dinner at the damn table. You drink that cup and wait 30 minutes. You go.
Okay.
Done.
So lemon balm, that's the good one then.
Yeah, you can get that almost at every one of your standard like local greenhouse farm places, like your big box stores. They sell that stuff every season.
Yeah, I might have to go to my local nursery and see if they've got any lemon balm.
Whoa, Deb!
All right, Deb.
Deb is feeding dead babies. according to what she just wrote. I understand. I get the typing system, but yeah, Deb's gonna go hand feed the
All right, Deb.
remaining quail that she
Good night,
has
Deb.
left.
Yeah.
She has been struggling this season with quail.
Well, the
No.
weather has been up and down too, so that doesn't really help. 72.
They say you can't take lemon balm tea or supplements for more than 6 months.
But by
That's
then you
fine.
might not need it. It's only a temporary measure anyway.
Everything is a temporary measure.
My life ain't.
Although that's temporary too, because that could be gone tomorrow. Walking across the street. Just remember this, Amanda. You could be going to work in the morning and bam, get attacked by a dingo.
More of a kangaroo. I nearly hit one of them the other day going to work.
You hit a
No,
kangaroo?
Yeah, I got you. I understood what you were saying.
Nearly.
I was just giving you crud.
Of the remaining babies, not the remains of babies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's gonna go.
I understood.
Yeah, I did too. I was just giving her flack. I got to give somebody some
Right,
shit
baby.
sometime.
Oh yeah,
you
I
gotta look at it this
correct
way.
you, Deb. Especially with the talk to text, because I can't type fast enough.
Here's another one that's supposed to be pretty good. Smoke up.
Can't speak clear enough.
No, according to the text,
That's what it looks like.
talk to text, I can't.
It says
My talk to text half the time does not pick up because of the dialect, and when the worst is when you have a name that has a Hispanic twist to it. It
Yeah.
just comes up with something completely random because
That's a
it
bit
doesn't understand the
stupid.
phonics.
No,
You know what sucks?
A vacuum.
Well, that too.
well, it couldn't understand. It. Go ahead.
Natural gummies.
Yeah.
that'll help.
Right. They're $14.99. Right.
Yeah.
To get it shipped to Australia is $18.40 on top of it. Shipping is more than what the freaking tablets are.
Don't you have that stuff in like your local stores?
Not natural.
No, they have to have somewhere in your local stores. They have to have melatonin gummies.
They've got well, as far as I'm aware, they've got melatonin gummies.
Yeah, that's essentially what you want.
I wonder if Woolworths have.
Because I think the melatonin gummies are anywhere between. I think they're 14 milligrams.
Certain mushrooms work well.
Well, that too, Molly. But you may or may not be seeing your inner demons.
I have calm and sleep gummies.
That's probably your standard melatonin gummy.
Okay. I just checked your Amazon, your Australian Amazon. They have them there.
Yeah, I know they have them there, but
So you
It's
can get them
still
It's
shipped
still
from
going to
there.
cost her $32 to get it
yeah.
shipped.
From,
That Amazon-
no, you're buying it
that
in
Amazon-
Australia, though.
Colin, that Amazon site I was on was the Australian one.
Huh.
$14
this one has-
for the bottle,
Damn
$18
dog up.
for shipping.
Back in a sec.
This one says about $15.
Yeah, but to ship for where she's at, her exact address is about $18. It's $32 to ship that from Amazon to her house.
Weird.
That's
I
how
can
the postal
understand if it was-
service goes.
Hmm. Oh man, that's just wrong. They're talking. Okay, the page I'm looking at is all about the melatonin gummies to help you sleep, right?
Mhm.
And in the middle is an advertisement for caffeine bullet for keeping awake.
No dose?
Here, I'll show you.
No dose, a pot of coffee, and a Red Bull, and you won't sleep for days.
Check that out. All the gummies right there, and then that in the middle.
Bam, caffeine bullet. Yeah, those are probably like 40 milligram caffeine candies.
So 100 grams of caffeine.
Oh no.
Oh, hell no. At that point, you might as well just eat 4 espresso beans.
No, just drink a whole pot of coffee that's got 3 or 4 scoops of coffee in it.
No,
Like-
you just eat
But the thing
4
is, the fact is, you're trying to
espresso
sleep, and that comes up as in the middle of for an advertisement. It does not make any sense.
Benadryl works to an extent, but again, because it's technically it is an OTC, but you can get addicted to even that.
Oh, I
But
know.
the thing is, after you take so many of them, your body just starts rejecting them, and they no longer work.
Cliffy, I sent you a picture. Can you have a look at the ingredients? Because I don't think that one has melatonin in it.
Well, it might not necessarily be the actual ingredient melatonin. There is other ingredients mixed that can actually produce the same.
Oh, okay.
Shit, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read that. Okay.
Zoom in on it.
I'm trying, but it keeps zooming out. I can't read that shit's in Australian.
You're all screwed in. Because a lot of that stuff I can't pronounce.
Oh, it's got passion flower, ashwagandha.
And that's it.
Wait, hold on. Does that shit say it contains waffles? Oh, sulfates. Thought that shit said waffles.
How much is that scoop that we use? Is that a tablespoon?
No, that's
2 tablespoons?
I don't.
Holy shit, $30 a bottle for that? Jesus Christ, Amanda.
No clue.
It's not cheap.
Hell no, not.
But at the same time, if it works, I'm willing to give it a go.
Grace,
Valerian is
use
supposed to
old,
work too. Just to let you know.
What?
Valerian.
Kool-Aid scoop, right?
What about a Solarian?
Old,
Valerian root
just
Oh.
one.
capsules will help you sleep. But if you're on something like volume or anything like that, don't. It recommends that you don't do that.
You know, I agree with Grace on this one.
I use 1 of the old Kool-Aid scoops.
Yep, chamomile and passion flower. Yeah, that'll put your ass to sleep real quick.
I actually have a
Alright,
metal
stop.
coffee scoop. It's supposed to be says for coffee. Remember the scoops that used to come with coffee back in the day?
Yeah, most of them, the
Shit.
folder still
What
comes
the hell
with
is
it.
wrong with you?
What?
He's probably looking at Scooter. Scooter probably did something weird.
Kool-Aid is ADE, right?
Yeah, COLAIDE. Or, well, no, there's no E on the end of it. It's just Kool-Aid.
Not 18.
It's COOLAID.
Kool-Aid. They kept giving me Haid. Not Kool-Aid. You figured with cool and aid, you would figure it out.
Apparently, Snoop Dogg did a Kool-Aid video from God knows when. When the hell was this made? Good Lord, July 2016. Holy shit, that was like 8 years ago. All right, well, there you go. Apparently, Snoop Dogg did a Kool-Aid music video. It had like 4 songs to it. All right, then. It's aid as in like AID, as in,
It's like first aid.
yeah, first aid. What's the other one? Just straight up AIDS without
Band-aid.
the S.
Yeah, like I said, I just use one of those old Kool-Aid scoops. I just use 1 for my whole pot.
Now, those are small scoops.
Like I said, I don't make my coffee stronger. I don't like it bitter. Then I found out I could just drink that whole pot all day.
Yeah, I don't think I could drink an entire pot of coffee that tastes watered down. That's like drinking 2% milk.
Exactly.
That's what everybody else says, but
I mean, I understand now. Don't mind me. I understand the preference, and I get your point of view on that shit. But to me personally, 1 scoop of coffee in a pot of, like a full pot, like 12 cups of coffee. Yeah, to me, that's the equivalent of drinking 2% milk. Like just in general. That's my opinion on it. I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong.
It's just like
my
drinking
thought.
a light beer compared to a stout or the was it the
Guinness.
Irish one? What's that Irish one?
Guinness.
Yeah. Oh, geez, that stuff's nasty.
Oh
That stuff
no, I
is
agree
so
with you on that one. I shit you not. I feel like Guinness tastes like wet cardboard.
It's
I wouldn't
extremely
know.
bitter. It's extremely bitter.
Oh yeah, no, Guinness is rough. Like I've had dark beers and I tried a Guinness once. I've only drank 1 or 2 Guinness my entire life, and that shit tastes nasty.
Oh, got myself a new flashlight, Cliff.
Oh, nice.
Now, here's the thing.
It's
This thing-
zoomable.
It zooms. 3 AAA batteries. This thing
They
is amazing. It's got all the deals on it right
I
there.
can't remember if that one will actually run on an 18650 or if it'll run on a 14450.
Well, 18650 is the same size as 3 of the
One of these,
A's.
but I got in it now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It might run on an 18650, but the problem is it depends on how long that chamber is. I know that thing has that extension on it, but those 18650s are ridiculously long.
No, it's not very
And expensive.
That's it right there. That's how long the chamber is. And the
you might could test that with an
the-
18650.
got a little.
I don't think it'll fit in there.
Push it
No,
down.
that's going to be too short. I've got something similar that runs that same way, but I tried sticking an 18650 in there, and the damn thing wouldn't fit in it. It's too long.
Yeah, this thing's like a stage light when it's really big, but it zooms in. Ian calls it the fist light because the little pattern from the LEDs looks like a fist on the wall.
I don't think coffee would grow in my area. I think it's too dry. Coffee's more of kind of like a tropical plant.
And the frost would kill
Southern
it.
California, some places in Puerto Rico and Hawaii.
Mexico mostly grows coffee.
Well, I meant this is in this part of the northern, where we're at. That's
In
where
Colombia.
not in the United States.
I don't think my coffee plant. I'm surprised I still have citrus plants after 3 years. What the hell? All over.
In the right conditions, they did have a coffee tree growing in the planetarium here in Des Moines, but it recently died out, so they had to cut it down. So I don't know. They did have one. It was a full-grown coffee tree, but I don't know more than what happened after what happened to it.
Yeah, see, and the thing, especially the thing is with coffee trees, or even like just a coffee plant, whatever, you need multiples in order to get enough to make coffee that's actually worth the damn. You need like 4 to 5 to like 12 like bushes or trees.
Well, this one here was really freaking huge. I mean, it had to be like 4 or 5 feet around.
Yeah,
But
I've seen it in my gardener's. He's got a short one now. This is only like 4 or 5 feet tall, if I'm not mistaken, or like 6 feet. But yeah, he does have to wheel his back into either the house or the greenhouse during the wintertime.
Well, like I said, this one was in the green botanical gardens in Des Moines. So
Yeah,
It
no,
was-
that actually shocks me that it died in a botanical garden.
I don't know if it caught something. Somebody must have.
Or age.
It was pretty old. It'd been there since they opened.
That shouldn't matter. A tree is a tree.
Let me check something.
Amanda's eating Cheetos.
Hey, Johnny Mac just popped out another video.
Oh, that looks like that bar mix from Oots. Yep, that looks exactly like that Oots bar mix.
It's a
Some
good
of
breakfast.
there's like 2 or 3 things in there that I'll eat, and the rest of that stuff tastes like like it's just terrible.
Mm-hmm. I like the green ones. They've
What do the
got
green
like a
ones taste like?
spicy, kind of like wasabi.
Wasabi.
Might be wasabi ones.
Wasabi, how you doing?
And then you got the ones with little bits of seaweed on them.
Yeah, those are the ones I don't like. Yeah, those ones. Oh, those ones taste so weird.
I like them.
I like them too. Don't worry
The
about
red
it.
ones don't really have a flavor.
Who's throwing shit in the private chat? I'm not even paying attention. Oh, Amanda, did you call me a hoe?
I said hi.
Not the last one you did.
Oh, didn't I?
Oi!
She called. She says. She says hi, 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 hi.
Hi,
Ho.
hi. It's meant to be an eye.
It's oi!
Exactly.
Oi!
Ah. I don't
And
know
these
what-
ones taste like soy sauce.
I don't like the taste of those ones either. They taste really weird.
But I've had it muted because I don't think everyone, especially Cecilia, wants to hear me crunching.
I think they said it took it down because it got too big for the botanical gardens.
It's called trimming the damn tree. Either that or it got too tall.
That's what I meant. It was too tall.
No,
I've never seen a tree get cut down in a botanical garden because it's gotten too tall.
Well, you can't make the
They
roof
usually
bigger.
just crop the
another
main
Amber
branch.
alert.
They did
It could have been that they had splits in the trunk, or it was just too unstable and it had to come down. We had a tree like that, which we all thought was fine. And then a big ass limb dropped off out of nowhere and took out a fence. And then you could see the rest of the damage through the tree. So the rest of the
No,
tree
well, that's probable.
had to come down.
Yeah, most trees I know that if they get too big, what you do is you cut the top runner, the one basically the straight branch that goes all the way up and then just starts putting out. You just cut the top of that off, and that tree just does this. It goes
The terminal leader.
Yeah, the leader branch. Yeah, you cut that sucker, and that tree it no longer grows taller. It just gets fatter. Like most of us on here, we don't get taller. We just get wider.
Rounder.
How's your lasagna?
Yeah, my poor hair. Stuck
Has
in my
nothing
throat.
to do with my lasagna. Thank you very much. Probably has to do with the fact that I'm technically drinking. Well, this is by medical and health standards. This is actually a healthy beverage.
One.
I hate you.
No,
If
I'm
you have
talking
another
one.
one, you better have
One.
one too, you stinker.
I mean, one a night.
Still hate you.
Not
One.
make another one.
How many ones do you want me to say? I can say it in several languages.
No, I wasn't saying one to make another one. I was saying one a night.
You didn't specify.
Well, that,
You said one, which means take a drink.
ah,
And if you're out, you gotta have another one.
no, he
So-
can't be drinking right now because I'm not doing it.
I'll take a
Got
drink.
ice on the bottom of my
Take a
shirt.
drink.
What? Don't be talking smack while I'm over there getting my thing with the doohickey and the
One.
Stop telling me one, you buggers.
I wasn't telling you one for another one. I'm
Water's
saying
already all
one is in moderation.
empty. I should probably drink some water too. That way I'm not freaking blood.
All right. Okay. When you say one, doesn't specify what you drink.
Yeah. Cecilia, what do you mean by
Water,
turkey
perfectly
neck?
fine. Could be coffee.
I don't
No,
have coffee. I don't drink coffee like the rest of y'all. I don't
Well,
give a
you know what I
fuck about
mean. It could be whatever you feel drinking available. It could be
Mhm.
orange juice.
it. I don't have orange juice either.
Okay,
Apple
Cecilia,
juice?
I get it now. I read the previous comment. The turkey neck.
Yeah, turkey neck is that fat section between your. No.
No, she wasn't talking about that turkey neck.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Now I understand what you're talking about. I'm sitting there. I'm like, what? Oh.
Cecilia's probably laughing.
They're probably all laughing. Dude, I lost half my viewers. Where'd they go? Wait, how did that comment even get put on there? I don't even remember doing that.
That's how I read it. I'm sorry.
No, I'm like trying to figure out where that comment.
Oh, okay. She clarified it.
Yeah, when you weigh it's like if you go from 400 pounds to like 180 pounds, you get all that loose, flappy skin and
Yeah.
Same thing goes when you have lipo. It's essentially the same effect.
SD, how you doing?
Hey, Scott.
God. I have one question. I have one question for you, sir. Well, I'm not a question, but more of a statement. Can you beam me up? Ah. Nobody? Not even Colin or Jenny?
For what?
Beam me up, Sky.
Thank you. I
didn't
forgot
hear it.
my
I was
thing was in
busy
the freezer.
doing
Now it's fucking chunks of ice water. Not what happens when you leave your Red Bull in the freezer for more than an hour.
Let me see here.
It's chunky.
Yes, no, I cannot.
Pop off.
Lots of laps.
Darn, he cannot. Well, that's unfortunate.
Let me see. Where did I do it?
I got 2 viewers. Yay! I was at like 15 from the very start of this Bazinga. I've never watched an exact full episode of that series because I never found it funny.
Can you hear me
I know it's
crunching?
just me, but I just never found that series funny.
Huh.
I thought it was funny.
Bazinga.
I would honestly rather watch Third Rock from the Sun. That was
I like
hilarious.
I couldn't follow that one. Yeah.
To me, Third Rock from the Sun was like the actual series of Coneheads.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, that would have been like the full series of.
Yeah.
what
I wasn't a
Coneheads
Coneheads
should have
fan.
been.
Where it went to?
It's gonna take me 20 minutes to get the rest of this Red Bull out because third of it is slush.
Hey, Cliffy,
Oi, Amanda.
I've got a question for you, buddy.
Yeah, no,
Are you
yeah.
still in winter?
What?
Are you still in winter?
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
If I measure my dog's neck without strangling him at the moment, are you still able to do his collar for him? Or are you busy?
I can possibly, maybe, potentially squeeze making that thing in somewhere.
Only if you're not busy, though.
Well, I'm always busy, but that doesn't mean squat.
Well, you said to wait for winter because you'll be less busy.
Yeah, which turns out that was a lie. I apologize. I seem to be more busy now than freaking in the summertime, which is stupid, considering in the summertime I don't come inside until it's dark.
Okay,
I'll
sorry about
measure
that.
his neck and I'll send it to you. And if you get to it, you get to it. If you don't, you don't.
Picked up one of these.
Propane lantern, nice.
I see.
Oh,
What
and it
is
actually
it?
came in the original box. Yeah, I can. If you do me a favor, measure from the middle of the neck down to just behind his front legs, and then around the behind the shoulders, and I can work on making him a full harness.
Oh, really? Okay. If he sits still long enough, I might have to get Carrie to bribe him with treats. Because he's a turd. Normally, when I try and get him to sit still, I normally do something to him. And he freaks out and then tries to run around in circles, jumps on me, and, runs away
That's
like
because he
an
thinks
idiot.
you're playing with him.
Oh,
I know.
in other words, he gets the zoomies.
This is what I paid for it.
Big time.
You paid $8 for a $90 lantern.
Yeah. It has one flaw.
It's missing the mantle.
Nope. It came with 2 sets of mantles. The globe is cracked. I could order a new one.
That's a standard globe. You can buy that at Walmart.
For like $8.
Yeah, just the glass part. But the rest of it, the stand's actually kind of cool. It actually, I'm not sure if you can see it in the picture, though. The little legs pop out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got one of those.
It's a separate stand type thing. But we tried it last night. It clapped right up. So, yeah.
Oh, no, Rob, Coleman lanterns are stupid ass expensive.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Sorry.
Stupid expensive.
Only thing I wish it did, it does not have a ignition switch. It just has a normal on-off type situation.
That's because that looks no. It should have it. It has the adjustment knob.
Probably,
Yeah, that's all it does. Just the adjustment knob.
it's probably an older model. We still have to use matches.
But it stands like really tall.
No, that one looks like it's one of the one that sits on top of the green propane canisters that you screw on there and then you have to light it.
Yep. Let me get it here.
Ooh, Amanda's gonna have puppies.
Okay, here's the stand.
That's just nasty.
Now you can't unsee it or unhear
No,
it.
that's nasty.
And
Yeah,
it's-
it sits on one of the green propane tanks.
yeah. But
Who's
Ian
to
says
have his
thinks
half?
we
I have
gotta
my half.
take this little plastic part off here to make it fit better, but it doesn't fit very solid.
Can't take that plastic part off.
You
These
do
things
or
will
don't?
pop off.
You do or you don't?
You don't.
Okay. It doesn't fit very snug.
Well, yeah, because you're just supposed to set it on the like picnic table and just leave it there. You're not supposed to move it or turn
And
it.
the
sideways.
instructions are all on the stand down here.
Yeah, but when you set it on a table, it should lock in a lot better. It probably sits a specific way on there.
Yeah, it does. But here's the really cool part that these just fold in.
I still can't get the slush out. I got like an inch of slush on here. Oh, nice.
So-
Pour your drink in there, swirl it around.
You know
and
how
then
hard
pour
that's going to be to pour this big ass cup into that little ass hole.
Look at some of your
Very
Jaeger.
carefully.
Pour your Jaeger in there a little bit. You'll just have a stronger drink.
I wasn't
You
even
need-
going to technically do a second one, but
Make yourself a funnel.
I did not see the Zote. The only thing I found was the Fells. And that was by pure coincidence. I just happened to turn around and there was a box full of it.
Okay, what did I do with that?
Yeah, but I'll just hold it. It'll my own body heat. Like I heat up things really quick. That's why I don't hold chocolate for very long.
Warm hands.
Oh, I generate a fart load of heat. Not a
My
fart
sister,
fart load,
older sister's the same.
but yeah, I've been labeled a walking heater. And yeah,
I used to be that way until Jenny started getting hot flashes. Then it's now reversed.
tell her she's not utilizing her power surges properly.
Yes.
Cliff's got a statement for you. What do you hear?
What's that?
Tell her, Cliff.
When you're
just said.
having those special moments, Jenny, it's you're not utilizing your power surges properly.
Your hot flashes.
Throw something at him, Jenny.
What?
Okay, when you have your hot flashes, you're not using your power set properly.
My power set?
Get
Yeah,
it?
you're not using your power level properly.
Our sacks.
When you're having your hot flashes.
It's just something from my side of the family. You're just not utilizing your power power level properly.
Okay.
She's like, you're weird.
Yep.
But she'll think about it later and go, oh my God. I think I might need to put something in here to help it stay in here a little bit better.
Oh, by the way, speaking of heater, I turned the second element on in our bedroom.
Let me see here.
Why do you have a helmet in your bedroom?
Element.
Oh, God, fart, sniffle.
No, our heater has two elements in there. I got a 1400 watt electric heater in our bedroom.
Oh, it was
Our
a
bedroom's so
1400
big
watt
it takes
power.
forever to heat it up. And this is a big room.
Wait, what?
We could put, 3 king size beds in there and still have room to walk around.
Yes.
I won't move.
SD, I'm assuming you're talking about your dog?
Scooter, quiet.
has been fine this entire time, and then like all of a sudden,
Yeah, he probably saw a rodent. Hey, go lay down.
Maybe it's another rat.
Rats are a bonus. Like I said, I
well,
wasn't.
that last rap. Did you seriously though, Jason? Did you like my comments?
Oh yeah, did you like mine back?
No, I didn't see the reply.
No, I put it here in this chat.
No,
That
no, I
rat
missed
didn't have nuts.
Oh yeah, not after that catch.
That was the perfect head catch.
Dude, that thing got it like right in the middle of the body, like from head to like tail.
I used a piece of paper to help secure that. That way it doesn't fall off. But it can't, the mantles work really, really well. I'm not sure if you guys could see that though. The crack is like right. Oops, sorry, I just knocked it off. It's like right here.
Oh yeah, right down the middle. That's not terrible. That's like a equator crack.
It's like right here. It's not going onto the edges or anything. It's just like something hit it right here, and with it.
Yeah, no, that should be the standard Coleman Globe replacement. You can get that at Walmart for like $10-12.
I'll just find the model of it. Yeah, it's got a replacement number and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the what is it? The C107 something or like that.
It's R214A046C.
Poor Fred, it's enough to burn your eyes out.
You want to find out?
No, I know how bright those things are.
No, those things get stupid bright.
I grew up with the liquid version of these, not the propane.
Yeah, Rob was saying, how many lumens is that lantern that says enough to burn your eyes out?
Actually, I don't know how many lumens it actually says it's supposed to get. I'm sure the stand probably says.
Well, yeah, you get lumens and BTUs all at the same time.
Oh, actually, I'll check the box. The box
LP lantern has started to melt on the plastic.
Let me check
your liquid propane.
No, liquid white gas.
LP liquid propane.
Ooh, the tippers are dropping big time.
It says it's supposed to be a match light.
38 degrees.
It does not say anything about lumens or anything on here.
Those things will never tell you what the lumens is. It's just bright as hell when you have it in a dark location.
Or even a lighted location, it was pretty bright when we lit it up yesterday. But for $8, I can't really beat the price.
Hello, SFDCL.
Oh, that's South Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, South.
He shrank his channel name.
Yeah.
It makes sense now.
I'd rather South. It's easy to remember.
I hear SF and I think San Francisco.
That's what I thought too. I'm really like DCL. The part DCL I recognize as Doug's.
Yeah, that's what threw me off right there. I was like, wait a minute, is that Doug?
Let me see how much one of those things would cost. So I'm gonna read the part number here. Let's see here. R.
Ooh. But yeah, so
214.
Going back to everything else, I am getting ready to. I'm waiting for Joe to put out the. Oh shit! Still 106 degrees. Damn.
0460.
And then the temp just drops like 20 degrees. Oh, 10 degrees. 85. Jeez, Wednesday's gonna be cold. At least according to Amanda.
Yeah, we're still getting really hot temperatures. Thankfully, though, tomorrow, I work from 7 in the morning to 11, and I'm like that all week, so I can get out of there before the heat of the day kicks in.
They said about $20 for the replacement one.
Yeah, like I said, tomorrow morning we're supposed to be at 34 degrees, 32 degrees, and Wednesday we're supposed to be at 90 for the high.
Holy shit, you're already getting your heat wave?
Yep.
Dang.
I don't want to be in summer, SD. I hate summer. I'm glad I'm not working. I've actually had the whole weekend off this weekend. Next week I probably won't though.
I hated having an uneven package. It's driving me nuts.
Any word on your little building to be for you?
I just have to be patient. It's still going ahead. It's just they've got other things they've got to get done. We got to plan it and everything else. So I'm gonna be here for a bit, I reckon.
Well, just be patient. Your patience will be rewarded.
Not if they die.
Well, there's that too.
So I think that just went over everybody's heads.
No, but if I'm going to pretend to be someone's doctor, then yeah, they are definitely going to cark it on me.
No, okay, there you go. Okay. I don't know. Half the time, I never know if what I say, like, anybody actually gets, or if it's just like, whee.
Sometimes, or most times, I get it. There's other times you can look by the expression of my face, like I have no clue what you're saying.
Well, listen, when you hear the phrase "your patience will be rewarded," I keep thinking of Good Eats with Elton Brown.
Don't think I've watched that.
Totally off grid. Completely and utterly off grid.
So they're giving you a full-on solar kit and water collection and everything?
Yep.
Composting toilet or just a regular actual septic system?
I think it's compost.
Be interesting.
Definitely.
I would love to see a tour of it because I've never seen a total off-grid house made from scratch from someone here on YouTube. So
Have you not seen Russell's channel?
no, because every time I go in there, he insults me, so I don't go in.
He did his whole cabin is completely off-grid. He literally lives out in the middle of nowhere.
I'm going to have a big ass rainwater tank. Solar panels.
1,000 liters or more on the water tank?
Massive.
Are you going to have
100,000.
a tankless water heater too, or no?
A what?
A tankless water heater. So usually, if you're on solar, you could probably go with an electric version that was like a hot water on demand system.
Now with electric, it'll take too much of that battery.
But the thing is that's all she's got. That's all she's got.
Gas. No, I can get
gas with
bottles.
the electric igniter. Yeah, you're good.
No, they'll run gas. She won't be like
100% off grid.
She'll be like 99% off grid.
What do you mean?
Well, because that depends on whether or not you use your standard water. Well, because water heaters run off of either gas or electric. If you run an electric off of fully off grid, you're going to eat your batteries.
It'll be gas. Same with the ovens and stuff like that. It'll be
Will they be like a big propane tank, or do you actually have natural style gas?
Yeah, she'll have a monthly delivery of LP gas.
Yeah,
it's
like right there.
Propane tanks.
Yeah.
Okay. I had one of those once when I lived in Monroe.
So you can get the 4,000 liter?
Hang on.
You'd be surprised. One of those propane tanks will last months.
Not always. It depends on the house.
It depends on the heat.
The one place I had when Ian was a baby, the house we had was poorly insulated. It went through a lot of propane just to keep the whole house warmed up.
Exactly. Poorly insulated is the key.
I'll be
So
fully insulated.
we end up using log heat from the fireplace more often than not. And just basically closing off most of the house except for the downstairs.
Yeah, I can see Amanda in there with a little potbelly stove in there. Would be
That'd be
plenty
nice.
enough.
These things, they're 18 kilo.
That's not very big.
Or not? That's the 35 pounder, or the 45.
Those won't last very long.
We run gas tanks here. These are what we use.
Oh,
And we go through one with the 3 people living here, at least one every 2 months.
we usually get the ones that are like 400 or 500 gallons, U.S. gallons.
Yeah, we thought about that ourselves, but we're going, geez, it'd take us forever to use that fuel.
Yeah, but you got to realize the cost of refueling that thing that's going to be like 3 or 4 paychecks, Jason.
No, but if you buy,
It takes about $1,500 to fill one of those things up.
but if you
It's
fill one,
it's $145, I think it is, to get a new one delivered.
but if you buy it in bulk in the off season, you get a bigger discount.
We can't buy it in bulk.
Ah, you
We
don't have
can
the trucks that go down the highway to stop by and fill it up.
no,
Not like we do here.
no.
Yeah,
They have to be certified. They have to be the bottles have to be taken away. They have to be checked. Once they're checked, they get refilled, and then they get delivered out to the next customer.
Yeah, I like the way that they have the new gas lines now. It's all it's like PET.
But it's not gonna cost me an arm and a leg to run those things, especially when it's only me in the house, and it will be hot water and the stove that it's used for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll last you a long time there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And well, in the wintertime, your gas heater, if you even run that for maybe a couple of hours a day just to warm up the house.
Exactly.
unless you go to strange winters, that's like super cold.
Well, we don't get super cold winters like you do.
Actually, it drops a bit
I think last year our winter got down to
down. It's dropped a bit, so
32 Fahrenheit, which is like
Oh,
zero
yeah,
for us.
Just above freezing.
Yeah.
drop it down another 25.
I hear the microwave. Now, see on that one, South, that they don't pay you per se. You get like a credit
Too high, not too low.
on your account, which stacks, so which means basically every month you don't have to pay anything. Unless
Well,
they actually do have that set in your area where if you're putting more into the grid than normal, you actually do get a stipend.
Yeah, there's some other clause and stuff in with that too as well. So
We've got solar on this roof, and if we make more than what we use, we just get a credit on our bill.
Yeah, see, that's what we get down here in my location as well. I don't want to step away again, but making that mess with my thing, my desk is all sticky, so I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna wash this off.
That's
You know
I
it.
don't have to go anywhere. I got
I
a
gotta watch
washing
Johnny
rag right
Small
here.
Pepper.
Say
Just
what?
Johnny Small Pepper just uploaded a video.
Who's that?
Wait, what's his name?
Johnny Small Pepper.
Never heard of him.
I thought you were saying something else then.
Yeah, I kind of thought he said the same thing, but at the same time, his name is Johnny Small Pepper. So yeah, he's definitely not in the X business.
No.
Because if he was, he'd be laughed at with that in that particular industry. I've never heard of that channel, by the way, Jason.
Oh, I thought you guys have.
No.
I think
But
he's
anyway,
channel.
just out of curiosity, for anybody that's actually doing any growing this year of anything either spicy or edible,
Me.
okay, get yourself a pack of these, Jason. These are the Ford Hook Summer Squash.
Okay.
I believe Garden State Gardener / Grow TV is doing they're doing the zucchini challenge again this year.
Oh,
And this one here, I know you can't read it. It's going to be like impossible, but these are the Peter Pepper. They're basically Peter Peppers. They look like a shriveled up.
it looks like a Scotch bonnet.
Say what?
Looks like a Scotch bonnet.
Yes, but it looks like a shriveled old
I
man.
know. I know.
But yeah, the for the Peter Peppers this year, the challenge is to grow the longest. I'm gonna try to see if I cannot grow a Ron Jeremy. For those of you who know, you know. For those of you who don't, Google Ron Jeremy and you'll find out.
How
No,
about
no,
John
no,
Holmes
no,
then?
don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No.
You'll get a picture of the dude first, unless you scroll through like the sub pages.
You should have said John Holmes then.
But yeah, they're doing. As far as I know, they're doing both of these challenges this year. Coach just dropped the registration video for this yesterday for the Peter Pepper challenge.
Peter Pepper.
So
Oh, Cliffy. Sorry. I planted. Where is it? My capicums.
bell peppers and some chilies from Bob Mandura. Okay, now what kind of chilies are those?
We don't know, but I planted them, so it'll be interesting to see if they actually grow.
Yes, Cecilia, that is actually correct. Yeah, I saw the survival seeds challenge. It is unfortunate though, SD, that you got some of those beans were smashed in transit.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I am going to say this. This is pretty much going to be very blunt, and I do apologize for the person that sent you those seeds. They should not have just sent them in a standard ass envelope. Those seeds should have been shipped in a bubble mailer. That is
yes.
the reason why they got smashed in transit. Dry beans are the worst to transport unless they are in a protected container. They are very fragile when they are dry. Essentially, the inside of that thing dries out. So here's your bean wet. When they dry out, they do this. And you have that hollow gap in there, and the only thing holding it together is that outer skin.
Yeah, that
Any
membrane.
sort of pressure, bump, rubbing against something else tends to split the seams, and the seed becomes useless. Well, not entirely true. You can plant the half that has what looks like, I'm just going to straight up say it,
The embryo.
and I apologize for the terminology, but you plant the side of the bean that has what looks like the clitoris. Again, I apologize for the graphic. It's the only way I can put it. That makes sense. If you plant that side, you still have a chance of germinating the broken bean. Yeah, I did see that too. That one section on that envelope was like busted open.
Oh, bummer. Hey, send me a picture of that zucchini, that package.
It's just the Ford Hook zucchinis.
Yeah, just send me a picture of it so I have it through Instagram. Hold on, let me get my phone out. I got the camera on.
But yeah, I do believe it's the Ford Hook. I will double check. If it is not the Ford Hook, I will inform you of what it actually is.
Okay, I got a picture of it.
But normally it's the Ford Hook zucchini is what they usually do. Last year I did the dragon zucchini, and unfortunately I did win the longest and the heaviest. The problem is I had the wrong species.
You do know the zucchinis here grow extremely huge.
Then to enter the challenge, for the Peter Pepper challenge, the one that grows the longest wins $100.
No, I'm not paying that.
No. The winner gets $100.
Oh,
The winner does not pay $100. The winner gets $100. But yeah,
I'll check tomorrow. See if that's there.
SD, who is doing the survival seed challenge? I'm just curious. I'm pretty sure you mentioned it in the video. I might have missed it. I bet $5 is it somebody I've either subbed to or watched or know of.
Can you put the link up there for the survival seed challenge? That video, please.
Give me a second.
What about the Vineyard Chicks? I know who they are.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. Vineyard Chicks. So yeah, the Vineyard. Okay, so the Vineyard Chicks are doing the seed challenge. They're a bunch of younger
Yes, and they sing.
younger girls, I should say. They're not.
Oh, and their mom sings too.
Yes.
Yeah, we met them through Randy.
Randy, I know them through Coach from Garden State Gardener.
Yeah.
Kind of debating on whether or not I might want to get in on that challenge, honestly. Now the question is, are they supplying the seeds specifically for this challenge to see who can grow what, or is it kind of like an all-in and you just kind of grow your own shit? I'm gonna actually have to check that out now. Shit, I know I have them. I know I don't have them subbed, just because again I have so many damn channels.
You have them
Well,
subbed?
if there are too many, then not enough.
Yeah.
Molly has them subbed.
I do not have them subbed, but oh yeah, simply we got Survival Seed 2024 seed starting. All right.
He said, ST says, yep, Garden State and Die Bullfog 79.
Die Bullfrog, and don't forget Simply Jan as well.
Simply Jan?
Yeah, Simply Jan is part of it. Survival Seed 2024.
Okay, she's you're talking about the one that's in Oklahoma, right? No, Missouri.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. I know who she is.
Get the hell off of that thing.
Well, I'll probably be seeing her in May.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, for the meetup you guys are going to?
Yeah, the Mid-America, yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to meet up with Lazy Days Ahead. So we get to finally see each other.
Nice.
You're going to meet a lot of people then.
Oh, yeah, there's supposed to be like, what, 100? We won't meet them all.
Seems like I've noticed recently a lot of the YouTubers at Garden are starting to get those Leapot indoor grow stations.
Oh, the one, yeah, okay, the ones that have the light and the hydroponics.
It's a self-watering like 12 pod thingy-majigger for whatever.
Yeah, it's got the light that extends upwards, but you start out with a little dome.
Yeah, and you can actually raise it. Okay, so yeah, they're doing. Let's see, what is this?
Yeah, I'm wondering what my plants are going to do tonight because it's getting so cold.
And be Heritage, Rambling with the Brem. Ooh, Rem's actually okay. I'll talk with Remy about that one then. Next time I see
might have to
him.
go out there and turn the other light on. I got the heater on. I got the 250 on. And I have the 500 on.
Yeah, Lazy Days. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I swear, I think isn't his name Nate from Lazy Days? I swear to God, that's Nate.
No, it's Jesse and Lisa.
Why do I keep thinking Nate for like? I swear I knew another dude that had that same like thing, but his name was Nate. I don't remember why.
Is it
What,
Nate?
475 or something like that? 795?
No,
Yeah,
you don't want to stick that.
I mean, you can technically do that as long as you have the right stuff, but the problem is human waste is not exactly ideal for gardens unless you go through a specific process.
A lot of E. coli and other nasties.
Potential, well, I wouldn't say potential tapeworms, because I mean, a tapeworm's not really going to do jack shit to your garden other than decompose. But again, if that tapeworm has eggs and those eggs are in the soil and there's a lot of things that could go very wrong very quickly. Urine you can use as long as you let it sit for a while.
And turn to urea.
Yep. AKA uric acid, blah, 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 or ammonium, or, like ammonia acid or whatever. But yeah.
Urea.
Yeah, you can use it after a long process.
Not a
It's
bad idea.
essentially like using manure, or you have to let
Yeah.
manure sit for a couple of months before you can actually use the manure
Well,
itself.
That's what Maloganite is made out of. Human waste. We put it on the golf greens.
Yeah,
Use
dog
the
poop is
urine to
no.
help make
Dog turds
compost.
are extremely detrimental to any sort of growing process.
The
They
same
will
thing with
kill your-
cats too.
Yeah, cats. They're something about whatever it is with cats. Their piss and their shit is like so highly ammoniac. They're like the content of ammonia in there is just stupid high.
Can you use it to make gunpowder?
Possibly if dried and processed
Mm.
the right way, but I would not recommend using cat or dog shit as gunpowder.
I was talking urine more than that to make it the ammonia part. Making saltpeter, technically,
Possibly.
which is one of the ingredients you need for making gunpowder.
Yeah.
You can actually get that from a plant. I just can't remember which one it is. Some kind of peppercorn.
All right. So again, I don't know if Scott, if you answered my question or not. I'm reading the comment, but I don't really see what would be the answer to my question. So did they send you the seeds for the survival seed challenge, or did you have to like request or buy your own seeds? I know technically the envelope came from them, but is it like a requested seed set, or did they just send you some for the challenge? Because I would. Oh, you sent them the email? Okay. So you sent them the email to enter and they sent you stuff. So it's probably whatever set seeds they have. I might actually be interested in entering that challenge. I kind of want to push myself this year, even though I have like, what is it, 5 trees now? Because I got to plant it's an all-around almond tree.
He says yes. I guess we got to see
I
through
got
that.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, so that means I got to email them too, I guess.
I mean, if you want to do the challenge, right? I'm doing the. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do more than a couple of challenges at once, but you know what? Might as well try and push myself for the summer. I've got a lot of stuff in the works. I've got my archways set up; they're finished. I'm going to be working on another set on the other half of the property.
Well, you saw the zucchini I did, right?
Yes.
Those were huge.
You should have seen the ones I grew the first year that I tried doing this, and I wasn't even part of the challenge. I just happened to show them off. I grew a 6-pound zucchini. That some bitch was 2 feet long.
Yep.
It looked. Y'all remember Captain Caveman?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That
Love that
zucchini,
show.
I shit you not, looked like his club. That sucker weighed 6 pounds.
Wow.
It was a monster.
Yeah, I don't know if we have a scale.
I have multiple scales, but like that thing, it was like 6.21 or 6.12 ounce pounds.
Yeah,
So,
no,
yeah,
I don't have a
6.21.
scale large enough.
Oh, that thing was absolutely ridiculous.
Regular skill, you for yourself, you pick up the.
Put it on there. Yeah, I can get a fish scale.
A couple of challenges. I'm actually surprised I haven't heard anything about Shed Wars this year, which is shocking. I was going to enter it last year, but I needed an entry video. It's just
Nice, Cecilia.
I did not. Oh, good night, Cecilia. Take care.
Night,
Hopefully,
Cecilia.
you get some sleep tonight.
Night, Cecilia.
I still
Yeah,
got
hit the
people
thumbs up.
watching, which is awesome.
I already shared, thumbs up the whole 9 yards when I came in.
Yeah, I would have done the Shed Wars last year, but the rules and regulations are a little too strict for my liking.
What is it though?
So basically, Shed Wars was designed as a global gardening competition.
Yeah.
So you do an entry video, And then they put you on teams based on either your zone or like your growing capacity, or just it's essentially like a random bracket. You get like 3 or 4 main gardeners, basically the people running the program, and you get paired with them. Mallory was part of it one year.
Yeah.
She got paired with some guys from Australia, Canada, and a few other places. So there's no guarantee that it's just like regional. So you're not going to get like a whole group from Australia, a whole group from like New Zealand, or blah blah blah.
It's mixed.
It's a random mashup of everywhere, and you're on these teams. So you grow your food, you do videos on when you harvest, you do your picks, and you do your weigh-ins for your food that you brought in for, like I said, that particular harvest.
Yeah.
And you do that for, I think it's like 3 to 5 months, or 3 to 4 months that you do this. And then at the end, you tally between all your videos, you keep records of everything, and you do your particular final weight of what you harvested for that season. And then you add that gets added to everybody else's on the team to see what the final volume was for food grown for that whole entire team.
Oh.
But the rules are really strict with the rules. You do get deductions if you do something wrong during one of the videos. You do lose points or poundage.
What do you mean if you do something wrong in the videos?
So, if you harvested a certain amount of stuff, good night, Cecilia. Yeah, no, it's hard. But so if you say like you harvested 20 pounds of food and you did not video the harvest or something like that, and you just say, hey, look, I've got 20 pounds of, we'll just say squash.
Yep.
But there's no video on either the harvest or the weigh-in. They don't let you add that 20 pounds of squash, and you may or may not have an actual deduction of weight. Of that. So it's like it's a small penalty. But yeah, I had actually considered doing it. I was talking to like 3 of the team members and like half the people that were doing it, and I was really considering doing it one year because I kind of wanted to push myself. But I was watching a lot of the videos, and I'm like, man, this is just way too strict for me, especially working a full-time job. But yeah, mind you, like, I'm not dogging the challenge. I think it's a really nice challenge and a way to get people into the gardening scheme to force, to try to encourage them to grow. It's just the stipulations and the rules are, in my opinion, just a little too steep for a supposedly friendly garden challenge.
Yeah. Well, Cecilia reckons that Laurie's well did it, and she did a video on it last year about not doing it anymore.
Yeah, it's a very tough challenge.
Are you up for it, Cliff?
Me personally, I was considering it, but I'm not doing it this year. I'm dead honest. If I had more property to do it on, I probably would.
But is that the garden challenge thing, or is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's basically just hashtag Shed Wars. You'll pop it up, and there'll be a lot of stuff.
That's it. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I've never done it. I won't be able to do it.
It's not happening this year. Cecilia reckons Shed Wars not going this year as Laurie does it, but not anymore.
Well, she just did a video on not doing it. She probably participated the one time and then decided it wasn't worth it. They changed it to something else. It's no longer actually Shed Wars, but if you do the hashtag Shed Wars, you can still find it on YouTube. But I believe they changed it to, I think it's like Global Garden Challenge. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I would have to actually see if I can find the original host. I have him somewhere in my subscriptions list, along with a few of the other ones that were doing it last 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure I can find him within a couple of minutes, but I'm not going to look for him right now because that is not the purpose of me being on here, is not to try to find shit. It's just to talk about gardening. But yeah,
So what do you want to talk about, Coach? You said garden.
yeah, Coach Garden. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm like. I mean, I love. I mean, not love, but I enjoy Coach's videos. I'm just not sure about the Grow Big TV scenario with Corky. I mean, it's just kind of off to me, but it is what it is. I can't. I mean, I can only make a comment, but it is his channel. He's doing what he's doing, and I'm actually shocked. He has gotten some big names on his channel for interviews.
Hey, I got a question, Cliff.
Yeah.
What if we did our own? We took 3 different types of zucchini and see which ones do the best and taste the best.
I don't eat zucchini.
Oh,
I mainly grow it for my parents and for the rest of everybody else.
and
I'm not the only way I eat zucchini is if it's deep fried.
yeah,
I
yeah.
do not
Same.
like the taste of it.
Well, I like it, buttered and seasoned and thrown on the grill.
I don't like the skin.
Yeah, Molly doesn't like the skin.
See, I can eat the skin, no problem, as long as it's deep fried and dipped in ranch.
Yeah.
But I am not an avid eater of zucchini just on its own, whether either buttered, fried, or like sauteed. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can
last
only
year
do it if it's deep fried.
I
I
could not
like
make.
stuffed zucchini.
I could not grow enough zucchini for everybody at work.
See, no, that's the funny thing. The first year I grew this, it was just a test, and I literally grew using the Three Sisters method, or the trifecta, as I like to call it, because essentially that's beans, squash, and corn.
Yeah.
For those that don't know what the Three Sisters are.
Yeah.
Now, here's the funny thing with that one: they don't really specify what kind of zucchini and or what kind of beans. Corn is kind of anybody's guess on that one. You can run either way. Beans, again, the same thing. You can run a variety of beans as long as they're climbers or runners.
What about tomatoes too? There's all different types of tomatoes.
Say what?
There's all kinds of tomatoes as well.
You don't run tomatoes with the Three Sisters.
No, they don't like each other.
Hmm.
Just like you don't put tomatoes and cucumbers together.
Oh, sorry, peas. You can do peas.
Peas are not a fundamental property for the Three Sisters. It's beans, squash, and corn.
Mhm.
Because of the way they work, one devours the nutrients in the soil, one replenishes said nutrients in the soil, and then the third one covers and shades one particular plant so it can continue to grow without. Basically, it's a pest guard. So squash is a pest guard. Your corn is going to take your nitrates, and your beans are going to replenish the nitrates in your soil.
It says something. I just looked it up, and it said something about putting cucumbers in between the rows.
No, we just like growing vegetables. SR.
No, SR, I am not vegan.
Mm-mm.
I like the taste of meat.
I'm a bow hunter.
I like my steaks.
You like your roux too.
I do like my roux. Kangaroo's nice.
No. I just like a lot of vegetables.
It's not just hell no. It's oh hell no.
No, that's an S that says hell no. Yeah, no. Everybody on here, we're all meat eaters.
Yeah,
Everything tastes better with bacon.
We're just
two of us
talking about.
gardeners.
Thanks,
I
Jason.
just had a BLT. You tell me if I'm vegan.
Oh no, Jason already said it. That's
Said
what
what?
I was trying to get out. We were just
What?
talking about gardening.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is gardening.
Yeah, so I'm saying thanks, Jason, because I was trying to get it out, but people kept talking.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My apologies.
It's fine, Colin. Jason got it out for me.
No, I was saying about the Three Sister thing. It says you can do the Three Sisters like you're planning with the says corn, squash, and beans, but then you put cucumbers in between the rows.
I don't see
I
how
want to
that
grow
would work.
a cucumber on a lattice.
Well, they're on the ground, so you got your rows of corn with your beans and your squash. Then it says cucumbers, or is that unless they're thinking that the squash is cucumbers?
Yeah,
No.
well, because You can do there's hybrids. It's like you got cucumber squash, you got zucchini squash, but yeah, it's essentially like a it's another hybrid that you can use in lieu of straight squash.
Because making pickles, you got to have your pickles.
Oh, that's what a cucumber is.
Yeah, but
No,
squash,
it's not.
you can't really
Don't
make
even start on me on that.
squash.
It's a
No,
gherkin.
it's not.
It's a
Jason's got
gherkin.
seeds. Jason's got seeds.
Yeah, of a pickle bush.
Pickle bush. Exactly.
Don't send any of those seeds to Amanda.
Hey, I got 10 out of 10 to germinate, so I'm
That's
happy with
pretty
that.
good.
Yes.
Really good if you can do that.
Nice.
And I did see your recent video, the update video. I don't know if it was a short or an actual video. I just ran across it. It was like the actual, like the update of the greenhouse. You got tables in there, your growing trays, and then you got that
Yeah.
little workstation in the back against
Oh,
the
yeah.
window, against the door.
Yeah, I only need one door to go in and out.
You really do.
Yeah.
The other door technically is just for ventilation.
Yeah, like I said, was it almost 2 weeks ago? I actually had to open up both sides because it hit 90 degrees in there.
Dude,
Oh, wow.
I'll throw my door all the way open, throw my vent at like the highest pitch that'll go, and that
Yeah.
shit will still get to like 85, 90.
Oh,
in
yeah.
there.
I was in there sweating.
That's why I do not work in my greenhouse if it's above 80 degrees because I will sit there and I will die.
Well, like I said, I also got the fan in there now, too. So
that I
certain-
don't have. That's actually sitting right next to me right here because I still need it at night because it still gets pretty warm in here.
Yeah, I got that high velocity fan, which if it gets really hot, I can open up both doors from the fan on. Or if I want to keep it at a certain temperature on a cooler day, I can open up 2 windows. I can aim the fan at one of the windows and get a cross breeze.
Yep.
It also helps dry out my greenhouse. My greenhouse is extremely humid.
Well, that's mainly because you still,
I'm still on the ground.
have grass in there.
Yeah,
Until you get rid of that grass, that
Oh, yeah,
all
it's
that
gonna
moisture is going to be in there regardless of what.
Oh,
you
yeah.
do.
that's why I'm gonna be making that permanent location for it.
Yeah, the easiest way that people have said to get rid of grass is you lay that black, like garden, not like the standard weed barrier, but it's like a thick, almost like tarp like black roll. It's usually about 3-4 feet wide.
You can just stick the carpet in there.
That'll do it too. You can also, what they also tell
With
you, you
rocks.
can cut out the like the sod layer, like the first
Yeah.
couple of inches, and then split it,
CR, how you doing?
and then just cover it with like a 6-inch
Hey,
layer
that's
of
CR.
molten cardboard.
Do I not get a hello CR with everyone else? Wow.
Yeah, he put it in there. Yeah,
Unless he thinks we're Molly.
Oh my God, Amanda, we gave you the
Look
hello.
at this. It's not the same.
The 30th
Heartbreaking.
anniversary of Waco. So what, you talking about Waco, Texas?
yeah. It's been that long.
For when the freaking oil tanker popped open?
No. The attack on the with the branch
The church.
the so-called church, the compound, the attack on the compound, the branch Davidian.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
With the like creepy cult one?
Yes.
Okay, that I remember. It's already been 30 years?
Yeah.
God damn.
Hard to believe.
That shit happened when I was 14. Holy shit. No, sorry, 13. Because it's 2024.
Yeah, I still remember the Menendez brothers.
Who? Oh my God. That's like saying you remember the freaking Oklahoma City bomber.
Oh yeah.
I was 8.
I was in high school.
I was in the service.
Calvin was probably looking at a sliced open foot.
Probably.
Yeah. Ugh.
Or sliced up from something.
Right. What time you got to work in the morning, Jason?
8.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, CR says he officially started seeds. Did you
Nice.
film it? It doesn't count.
Hey, CR, quick question. Are you going to partake in the cucumber and the Peter Pepper challenge from Garden State Gardener. Well, sorry, Grow Big TV at this point. I have not started my seeds. Technically, I should have started them like a week ago, but I have been super lazy.
Actually, I had better luck just planting them straight in the ground. Right around just before May, and those things took off.
Yeah, now see, in my area, I've learned to plant at this point. This is now my third or fourth year doing this. Start of my fourth year. I have come to the conclusion that if I plant 2 weeks before my so-called recorded last frost date, everything just pops up like freaking weeds in the summertime. Everything pops because I don't technically get, yes, Molly, I said technically, I don't get that actual last frost date. Every time I check on it, last year it was the 12th. The year before that, it was the 15th. But I constantly check my weather when I'm gardening. Like, I check this 2 or 3 times daily, and that weather always changes. So I've learned to plant about 2 weeks before 14 days. And right as it starts warming up, my seeds are just on the brink of germination, and they just pop up and they just take off. SD was a deputy back then. South was 94 when that happened. Damn it, South, you were like...
What year was that again?
The Oklahoma City bombing or the attack on the Waco compound?
Either one.
I think the bombing, you said, was... I think that was like 90... Yeah, I think 94, I think, is what South is saying.
I can't say where I was. That's all I can tell you. I can't say.
Oh, that was... Oh my God, that is not what I freaking asked for. Stupid ass computer. 95.
Still can't say.
You don't remember where you were in 1995?
No.
Where you physically can't say due to non-disclosure agreement.
I cannot say.
You can't say due to an NDA.
Let's see. This one was in June 6th. Was this?
You know, at least tell me when you're going to do shit like this, Jason. I'm over on a different page of fart stain.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'll push the play here. I mean, look how that's June 6th. Keep watching. I mean,
yeah, I think I watched that one last year. You had some pretty damn big zooks on there.
Look at everything at June 6th, and that started getting a little bit hot and no rain.
And this was after the meetup.
Yes.
So you planted them before you left, right, or after?
Just before we left.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Though.
I got random radish growing right now. They and Tom tomatoes are not growing yet. They will be. But yeah, like I said, that's when I started planting some of the corn, some of the other zucchini there. So I did it in different stages. Yeah, the peas didn't do well. It just got too hot. That's the tomatoes there.
Yeah, actually, Jason, if you want to do really good on the peas, plant them now.
Yeah.
They like I've noticed even myself, I had a really good batch, and then when the minute it got too hot, my pea production just petered out nothing.
Like I said, I got a cold snap that's happening right now. I'm expecting one more. So what I'm thinking about doing is when I get the pots this week, I'll probably put some peas in there and put a trellis on there. Look at those zucchini right there. Look at the size of those plants.
Yeah, those are huge. That's what mine were doing the first year when I grew that 6-pounder. Them leaves were I'm not kidding. Those leaves were like 14 inches across. They were absolutely massive.
Yeah, like I said, I did well with the tomatoes next to the zucchini. That did good.
That's odd.
Yeah, there's my daikon radishes, and I got more of them that are growing now from.
Oh yeah, those are all seed pods. I can tell from just looking at them.
Oh yeah, and they're in the ground. They're growing now. I gotta go trim them because they want to bolt right now.
Yeah, I let all my stuff grow. I have tons of seeds for that stuff. The thing is, between the daikons and the regular radishes, the seeds look almost identical. Hence the reason why the seed mixes you guys are getting have question marks on them, because I have no idea if they're 100% daikons or 100% radishes or like a blend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when that happened, I was like 14. I was in high school. I think that was my junior year of. No, I think that was my sophomore year of high school. No, junior year of high school.
Yeah, everything was just growing so rampant, because I was just watering the heck out of it. And there's the tomatillos there. I got a lot of tomatillos.
Do you can Jason, or do you just what do you do
with the tomatillos?
Any of your vegetables that you grow?
I eat them.
I mean, directly, or you can anything for the future, or no?
No, we just directly eat them. Like I said, it's in competition with the squirrels and the deer
and the raccoons.
Yeah, well, there's 3 less this year from last year.
Yeah, but they produce pretty quickly.
Yeah, I know.
Squirrels, not so much, because they usually don't have more than 3. I've never seen a clutch of squirrels that had like more than 3 babies.
Yeah.
Raccoons can have up to like 7 or 8 in like one go, or 10, depending on the raccoon.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do okra again this year. I don't think they got enough sun.
You still can't grow it over there. You know why?
Why?
Because you can only grow it in Oklahoma.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
I'm going to keep getting everybody with that joke, even though it's stale and sad and boring, but I'm going to whack y'all
I've
with
never
it.
liked okra.
Yeah. So this is why I got to put everything in raised garden beds. That grass is so prolific, I can't keep it under control.
What kind is it?
Crab.
It's a... No, it's not perennial rye. It's a I think it's like a dulles grass.
Is it like a bluegrass?
Not dulles grass. It's a starts with a Z.
Zebra grass?
No, zoysia. I believe it's zoysia.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a tough grass.
I think I need to bow out because it's after 10.
Yeah, I know. I need to get going here.
I'm yawn and my eyes are watering.
I'm actually still going pretty good. I still got the rest of my drink, but I'm like super. I got like a bunch of energy.
Well, I wish I did, but I don't want to fall asleep.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna start doing plant raised garden beds, just a few at a time.
All right, Colin. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Always a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Good night, Jen.
Good night, Mandy. Good night,
Jason.
Good night, everybody else. I will catch you Tuesday, hopefully. And peace. Choose whatever they see, and das vidanya.
Night.
No, he's gone.
Tuesday, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm going to be on Jesse's channel or if I want to be outside doing yard work. It's supposed to be pretty nice this week, so I would like to get a bunch of stuff done.
Yeah.
Because I've got all my stuff. The funny thing is, I'm still pulling carrots out of both of my damn garden beds. The one in the backyard and the one against the front drive. I'm still yanking out carrots. Now, mind you, at this point, they're small carrots, usually only about 2 or 3 inches, but you get enough of those, that's a meal.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of carrots. Good for you. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to probably get 1 planter this year. Because, those are going to be, 36 inches across, and they are 13 inches tall.
That's pretty good size. You using reclaimed lumber from the pallets at work?
No, I'm going to get the galvanized rings.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're cheap enough. They're like what, $76?
Yeah, I still don't think that's cheap for a 3-foot ring.
Well, that's the only thing I got here, and it's still cheaper than the birdies.
Yeah, but the birdies are more customizable, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think they're a little better. But It also depends on whether or not you have invasive trees that like to stick their tendrils up things' butts, which I hate in my yard because I've got cottonwoods, and anywhere there's water, that's where damn roots at.
Yeah, so if that there, if I don't like it there, I can dig it up and move it easily. That kind of stuff.
What do you mean, south?
Keeping up with the events in the U.S.
Yeah.
I'm guessing is what he's talking about.
And not only that, it'll be easier for me to make little greenhouses for them too as well.
I don't know. I find making greenhouses for a round container a huge pain in the ass.
That's all I have. And the wood's more expensive than the greens.
Yeah, lumber prices have been coming down a lot.
Not really here. I mean, just to do one planter would probably cost me, what, $50-$60? That's that size. And it's only what, 8 inches tall?
No, you can buy two 2x12s, 15-footers. Only cost you about, I think what they're $18 a piece, $18 or $23 a piece.
Yeah, lumber here is a little bit higher because everybody's still buying lumber here.
Really? For
Yes.
what?
People are building houses here still.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like $40 for a 2x10 by 16.
$40?
Yep.
Holy well, that's a pretty thick sized piece of wood.
Yeah, and I would need 2 per planter.
And that's essentially your load bearing cross beam.
Yeah, and that's not treated.
Yeah, I don't really need a tree.
Yeah.
Everybody says, "Oh, you need treated lumber for making garden beds." No, you don't. You just need
Yeah.
burn once, you burn 3 sides, and you leave the top side unburnt.
Yeah. So I figured I would do the cost prohibitive. So here, that lumber won't last 3-4 years. The galvanized ring will last me up to 10 years.
Probably last you 30.
Yeah. So yeah, the cost over the years, it's cheaper to go with the galvanized rings. About 13, almost 14 inches tall.
Yeah, I think they're about 12 to 14, somewhere in between there.
Yeah. It's just a ring. There's no bottom.
Yeah, that's what bugs me. I would honestly, where I live, I would rather have one of those with the bottom.
Yeah. But if I got the bottom, yeah, that shoots up another $150.
Actually, they'll probably add you another about 30 or 40. But yeah, where I'm at, I need the bottom for that stuff. Otherwise, I have roots trying to grow up everything.
Yeah, you got those nasty cottonwoods right there.
And I've had I know you guys have seen the videos, the 2 videos that I have of those 2 giant ass ceramic blue planters that are like 30 feet tall.
Yeah.
I moved one of those 1 year before they got relocated to the back half of the property.
Yeah.
There was a 1.5-inch root straight up the drain hole, and that thing went about 2 feet into that damn pot.
Yeah.
When I took that's the reason why that plant died, is because it was basically, it was drowning in water because there was nowhere for the water to drain out.
Yeah.
Because that root had literally went in there, got so big that it actually swelled up and created a lock or a seal.
Yeah.
And none of the water would drain out.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, the wood here, good luck getting it to last 3 years. We are just so wet here, and so we'll always have rain. It'll always be soaked.
I mean, on that one, SD, it depends on exactly what you're using it for. But I guess in retrospect, a culvert could be cheaper.
Yeah, you got
in the long run, but depending on how high you want it, you could get anywhere between 5 to 10 pieces out of a 16-foot section of culvert.
Yeah. Yeah. But the problem is, it's to get one large enough, you would have to get 3 feet in diameter, and that's going to be extremely costly.
Yeah, I think that each culvert's like they're like $600 or something like that. They're ridiculous expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, so I figured.
I gotta head off, guys. I gotta get me work clothes on the line.
Alrighty.
All right. Thanks for stopping by, Amanda.
Love you,
No
Mandy.
worries.
We all love
Miss
you,
you
man.
already.
Be safe.
Always. Love you lots. I'll see you probably,
Next week.
yeah,
Yep.
next week. Towards the end of the week, I won't be able to
Hey,
pop
Mandy.
into
night.
people's chats
Well,
through the week.
Yeah, I got you. We'll see
Good
you
day,
on
man.
Saturday then.
But yeah, all right, I'll see you next week sometime.
All right.
Alrighty.
Love you. Miss you already. She said,
Yeah.
"Peace."
But yeah, like I said, for the cost for longevity, I decided to go with the galvanized. For $76 for 3 feet across, that's plenty of deep enough to reach in there without having to step up in there.
Oh shit! They actually. Oh, that's the plastic stuff though. Galvanized. You're looking at. Let's see. Holy shit! $329.
For what?
For,
Birdies?
No, I'm looking at the galvanized pipe. You're looking at a 12-inch by 16 foot is $330. Holy shit!
Yeah, and it gets extremely expensive when you go like 3 feet across.
That's the funny thing. Here we go. I don't know. How far do I got to go across this thing? 18 inches. See if I can find the shit that's. Oh yeah! Holy shit! 16 gauge steel culvert, 30 by 24. That's 30 inches by 24 feet. That son of a bitch is $1,220.
Yeah.
Now, here we go. 36 inches by 30. Here we go. We'll do 36 by 20. That's 1,230.
Yeah. Okay, 20 feet long, and you get 5 pieces out of it. 4 feet tall.
Yeah, if you're doing them 4 feet tall. But the only reason why I would think you're going to need something that's 4 feet tall is if you're putting either a damn tree in it or something that has an incredibly deep root system.
Yeah.
At most, I would say
30 inches.
24 to 28 inches is all
Yeah.
you're going to need for height.
Table height.
You can probably get 6 pieces. And no, I wouldn't even go table height because
Yeah.
most of the galvanized water troughs, I mean, you can get the 1-footers, but majority of those are 2 feet high, so they're 24 inches.
Yeah, but you got to remember, you got to cut that.
Yeah, you're only losing like 1/8 of an inch every time you cut it.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about how long does it take to cut it all the way in a circle? How many blades are you going to go through?
1, maybe 2.
No, you go through a lot more than that.
Nah, I mean, unless that's that's 16 gauge steel. That's some pretty thick shit.
Yeah, that's almost the thickness of a 55-gallon drum.
Yeah, might actually be cheaper to buy a bunch of 55-gallon drums and just cut the top and the bottom off.
Yeah, that's like be $10 a piece. After you cut them in half, they're $20 here.
Oh man, those are cheap. Shit, you buy them here, them damn things are like $45-50.
The burn barrels.
Yeah, we call them burn barrels here.
You get the good steel metal ones. Oh yeah, that's you pop you drill a couple of holes down at the bottom, and you put a grate in the you put a couple of bolts on the bottom about 3-4 inches or about 5-6 inches up, and you just put a grate on top of that, and yeah, you just set all your shit on there and light it on fire.
Yeah, no, I put bricks underneath it. Like I said, they come pre-drilled, everything.
Oh, the burn barrel. My neighbor has one, and we've used that thing a whole bunch of times. Yeah, it's just a solid, like old school steel 55-gallon barrel, and
Oh yeah,
but just popped a couple of holes down at the bottom and just throw shit in there and light it on fire from the bottom. It sucks. It turns it into a big old ass chimney.
oh yeah, they get hot. I've had them where it's I can throw wet wood in it, and it's burned out in a few hours.
Oh yeah,
And if I keep burning in it for like 3 or 4 hours, that'll have coals in it, and still in 2 days, 3 days, they'll still have coals in it.
yeah. I do agree. Barrels have gone up. So yeah, you used to be able to get them. People would just throw them away and be like, "You want that?" And they'll be like, "No, you can have it. Just pick it up." Now they want to charge you like $55 to $100 for a fucking plastic barrel.
Yeah. Alrighty, we need to get going. So we're gonna say goodnight, Cliff.
Already.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for next Wednesday at night. I'm not sure yet.
Something.
Yeah, I mean, I won't have a lot to do because we're hoping to be home at least by 5 o'clock. Hopefully.
Hey, do what you got to do. If you got any, if you're gonna be late, just let me know, and I can either do a quickie on here on Wednesday just to start it off, and then when you pop in, you can go straight to yours. Or
If I get here, if we get here at 5 o'clock, I still got 3 hours, 2 hours.
2 hours. Well, yeah, 2 hour and a half, 2 hours.
I just won't have time to research. So
Yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, just let me know what's going on.
yeah. Alrighty. Well, with that, we will see you Wednesday, maybe.
Wednesday, possibly. If not,
All right.
definitely Thursday.
Yeah, or you can join us on Reef Rubber on Monday.
I'm at work all day on Monday. I don't get home until 11 p.m.
Oh, 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Ooh, on Monday nights. Ouch.
I go into work at 9:30. Get off at 11. Well, I get home at 11 because after I get off of work, I go eat and then I drive home.
I didn't know you had a late shift on Mondays.
Oh, I work a double every Monday.
Okay. Well, with that, have a good night.
Take care, Jason. Well, you guys have a good one. See you on the next one.
See you next time.
See you next
Have a
time.
good one. Nope, I'm still here. I'm still going to be around for a little bit south. So, I mean, I look drunk, but trust me, I'm actually fine. I just feel I've been slightly, I wouldn't say under the weather, but lately since freaking Wednesday, my sinuses have been kind of messing with me. Hence the reason why I look flush. And it has nothing to do with the fact that I've had 2 of these. It's just that I spent 2 days making calcium slurry, which sounds weird, but I get a lot of eggshells from work because we go through a ton of eggs. I'll probably come back to work in the morning and have a thing of eggs, dead eggshells. And then we go through, my parents go through a lot of eggs here at the house. So every couple of weeks, I take all the eggshells that I have and I'll set them in the greenhouse for a couple of days when it's nice and sunny. I'll basically let them cook in there. And I bought a cheap mixer. And I mean by cheap, I mean like $10. I paid I think with tax it was like $11.35 for this mixer. And I'll go out there and I'll basically crush my eggshells into almost like a powder or like really, really tiny fine pieces to add to soil mixes. So when I'm making, when I start making my soil or start mixing my soil, what I'll do is I'll take 3-4 cups worth of calcium, like crushed eggs, and I'll just throw it in the soil and mix it in there. It does take time to break down even at that size. And I mean, I'm talking like particles like the size of glitter. And it still takes a long time to break down. Well, I've been doing that. I probably have now at this point, with what I made over the last 2 days, I think I have about 10 pounds of calcium powder, calcium crushed, basically crushed eggs. Yes. Oh no, you know what? SASD, do what you got to do, man. I'm not forcing anybody to be here. YouTube is a secondary thing versus life. Yeah. Oh no, I have a ton. I have 2 jars, somewhere in the back of the house. And I mean, they're big jars. The jar I have is about, I don't know, about 8 or 10 inches in diameter. It's about 5 or 6 inches across, and about 8 or 10 inches high. It's a huge jar. And I have 2 of those filled with calcium powder ish. But yeah, over what I made over the last 2 days was probably about 10 pounds of calcium. I have it all sitting in my greenhouse. Like I said, I was making a slurry, which is a little easier on my blender. So basically, you just add a shitload of water and you just start dumping little bits of egg in there little by little, and it just blends it into essentially kind of like ice cream. South, if I did eggshells in a coffee grinder, it would take me a week to grind all that shit up. I have a very small coffee grinder, which, if you watched it a while back, I did an entire live. I just sat there and I was grinding in my little coffee grinder. This is the shit. I don't have the box. I have the box, but it's a pain in the ass to get over here. But yeah, I bought a little coffee grinder. I actually have it sitting right here. You know, unfortunately, due to the way they make coffee grinders are usually small and only designed to make, you know, a couple of grams or a couple of ounces of coffee at a time for 1 or 2 cups of coffee. But this is my little coffee grinder. And as you can see, that is not a very big coffee grinder. It would take me a solid week of grinding coffee in this damn thing. Oh, that's actually the coffee name of the coffee grinder right there is fucking goddamn. There we go. It's a cafe coffee grinder. I think I paid like $18 for this thing. But yeah, it would take me a solid week. I know I use a blender. Like I said, I paid like $11 for a coffee blender or a blender. I have a Black & Decker one somewhere, but I'm not digging through 14 boxes to try to figure out which one it is. But yeah, I got a just cheap, like a cheap ass Walmart blender, and I just use that. But yeah, I did a slurry because when you add water, it makes it a little easier for the blender to mix it, like blend it. The only drawback is the fact that you have to wait for that shit to dry out before you can put it in anything. So right now I have 3 6-inch planter saucers completely full. And then I did a 12-inch or 14-inch. And that thing is completely full. That thing probably weighs maybe 6 pounds. That sucker is heavy. I'm not going to be on for too much longer, CR. I'm almost done with this. Probably another maybe like 10, 15 minutes, and then I'm done. Because that is the last of this. I'm not making another one. It's too much for me to do 3 of those things at night, especially considering I have to go to work in the morning. Stick it in my greenhouse. You can... If you really want to do it, if you want to dry it faster, what you can do is you can take a cookie sheet, baking tray, whatever the hell you want to do. And then you can do either wax. Ah, shit, that actually hurt. Ah, son of a bitch. I pulled the hair too tight. So yeah, you can get like a standard 13 by 18 cookie sheet or like whatever your standard cookie sheet. You can throw some wax paper on there for your preference if you want to do it. If not, you can just throw a bare sheet, because once this stuff dries, it's not going to stick. There is nothing for it to consider it to stick with. There's no oils, nothing. So you can spread that on your cookie sheet, stick it in the oven. I would say at about 150 to maybe 175. And just stick it in your oven for about 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. And it should dry it out without burning the crap out of everything. And then you can just get a really wide rolling mat or a cookie sheet, like the plastic roll mats that everybody does for like baking. They usually have they're usually like 2.5, 3 feet by like 1.5 feet. Like your standard like pie sheet, and you'll know what I'm talking about because it has all the like circles and rings for like the diameters of pies that you make for that. You just dump that tray on there, fold it in half, and then you can pour it right into a container. But yeah, you can do that one, or you can do the solar method. If you have a greenhouse, you can do the same thing. Drop it in the cookie sheet, stick it in the greenhouse on a nice sunny day or a couple of sunny days, and 2, 3, 4 days later, it'll be completely dry. Yeah, you can stick. I would not recommend sticking it in a standard dehydrator unless you have like the Excalibur, because the Excalibur has the solid rectangular or like square trays that you can put a sheet down. If you have something like the round dehydrators, I don't recommend that personally, or even like rectangular ones, because they have that stupid hole dead center in the middle. And you're also adding a solid liquid, which, trust me, sounds really weird to say it, but it's a solid with liquids in it. So you don't want that where it could potentially leak down the sides or short out your system. So unless you have like an Excalibur dehydrator, I don't recommend sticking egg slurry in a dehydrator. You want something that has solid trays or a solid like singular surface that you can just kind of put like rows or like a big glob in the middle and kind of spread it out, but make sure it doesn't drip off the sides. If you have a cookie sheet that'll fit in there, you can stick it on the cookie sheet. But again, I don't really know how well a dehydrator is going to work with a cookie sheet in it. Yeah, exactly. Too much liquid, and yeah, you can use scrambled eggs in a dehydrator and then blend it, and you have basically egg dust or scrambled egg mix dust. And they just got to reconstitute it, add a little bit of water, and warm it up, and yeah, you got instant scrambled eggs. You do the same thing with potatoes, hence the reason why dehydrated potatoes. But I still, if you're going to do something like that, I mean, me personally, I'd recommend an Excalibur dehydrator or something of like a higher quality, somewhere around there. The standard one I have, me personally, I don't recommend using mine, at least the one I have, for certain things. I like using it for drying herbs because it's fairly decent. But I am considering getting myself, yes, you cook it and then dehydrate it. Especially for scrambled eggs. Yeah, you can't scramble an egg if it's not cooked. At that point, you basically just have dehydrated liquid egg. So yeah, you want to cook your scrambled eggs to where they're not 100% dry. You want to have a little bit of moisture in there so they're not, like I said, it's not like eating a piece of burnt toast. And then you just kind of spread it out on your dehydrator tray, as long as you have a like a paper to keep that stuff from dropping down to the bottom, because once that stuff dehydrates, it could potentially crumble and fall to the heater and catch your shit on fire. But you do want to at least put it on a baking sheet of some sort, so it doesn't fall through the holes or gaps. But yeah, cook it and then dehydrate it. Yeah, you definitely do not want your scrambled eggs when they're cooked to essentially look like burnt toast. You want them kind of squashed or somewhat moist, and then you just dehydrate them in you just kind of chop it up and set it on a tray, and it'll dehydrate pretty good. Yes. Usually most of those inserts are the solid square ones or rectangular ones, and again, majority of those are going to be for your Excalibur or higher. Like I said, the most standard round dehydrators always have that stupid air column in the middle to get airflow. Same with mine. I have that stupid 2.5 inch, 2.5 or 3 inch air hole to get the air circulating through there. Those are not the best kind to do liquids on, because they don't make, from what I've seen, they do not make the inserts that fit in there to keep them from waterproofing. The Excalibur does, and some of the other ones that have, like I said, the standard rectangular singular tray, those work great because they do have, like Grace said, they do have a liner. Yes, fruit sheets. I've never seen the round insert ones for liquids. I've looked. I mean, I could potentially make one, but meh. Don't feel like wasting all my time trying to make a round insert for my. my thing. But I have seen people try to make fruit leather, which is kind of weird in my opinion. But I mean, the time it takes to make something that you're going to eat in less than 2 minutes seems to not out. It just doesn't outweigh the reason to make it. I got to drink a shitload of water tonight, otherwise I'm not getting to sleep. And I didn't even drink nearly as much. I was actually roughly one shot less than I normally drink tonight. So we'll see about yeah, I might make it one more week before I have to purchase anything. Oh no, see, mine did not. I have I got mine from what the hell is that? They got bought out. Used to be Sportsman's Warehouse before Cabela's bought them out, but yeah. I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have a hole punch. It's like a 3-inch hole punch to pop those trays in there, which is kind of annoying. I also don't like the skinny tray, the sheet inserts that I have in there. Don't like the way they're designed. I want to buy some of the same shit and just make my own personal ones so they fit in the stupid trays better. Parchment paper will work. You do run the risk of actually catching it on fire, unlike wax paper, which could be the same thing, but parchment paper does tend to get a little dark. So you do run the risk with parchment paper. It does kind of tend to get a little crispy. And I know this from experience from work. But yeah. Butcher paper will work too. It's a little thicker and has a higher, I want to say a higher resilience to heat, but then again, it's basically thick ass layer of wax paper. Silicone mat will work. Don't know how well that'll work in a dehydrator though. Because those are usually done for like solid baking. Oh, my TV actually turned itself off. That's funny. But I still can't believe I got 7 people in here watching. I had 14 from the start, which was nuts. Now I've used I've also got my oven set at like 460 degrees, but yeah, parchment paper tends to turn brown, like dark brown. Wax paper I've almost had catch on fire in the oven. It just depends on what your oven, I guess it depends on what your oven temperature is set at. It's almost 60 degrees in my greenhouse. It's supposed to get pretty cold, and I think my low is like 31 again. Burnt the roof of my mouth on my lasagna. Top of my mouth feels all funky. 35 outside right now. Yeah, low of 31. Again. No, actually a low of 30. Slight cold front coming in for me this week, but looks like Wednesday and Thursday it's going to be mid to high 60s, so good work day for me. I can get some more stuff done. Okay. Current temperature right now south is 35 degrees. How do you wear out a dehydrator? You could probably just buy a replacement coil. Man, I would love the rain. Honestly, I need a lot of rain, more rain down here. I'd be happy with rain. It would be nice to have some more rain. It's been fairly dry this season. I've had like one decent snowstorm, which, as you guys saw from my shorts, was pretty much gone the next day. Actually, it was gone the same day that I saw it. By the next morning, everything was pretty much gone. Oh, the fan quit. Okay, gotcha. Screw the fan, man. Just use the heating element. Dang, Grace. Why so cold over there? Roof of my mouth feels weird. Feels like somebody took a wire brush and just poked the top of the roof of my mouth. Oh, it feels so strange. Just to let you go, to let you folks go know. God, I can't even English, man. I'm so funky right now. I'll go another couple of more minutes and then I'm going to call it a night. And thank you, camera, for being absolutely blurry. Now I can't English. Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights. But yeah, CR, are you going to be partaking in the zucchini challenge and the Peter Pepper challenge this year from Garden State Gardener and Corky? Grow Big TV. Ooh, that sucks. Nice. All right, well, no worries. You're more than welcome to join us if you want to try the challenge. Garden State Gardener did put out the registration video for the Peter Pepper challenge. If you feel like joining us, if not, no worries. I'm just trying to get more people into the competition as it gets closer to starting of the growing season. You don't necessarily have to, but it is what it is going to be. I would just like to see more people do it. We only had a handful of people doing it last year. Well, yeah, that's 38 degrees in Sturgis. That's going to be cold. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Last year, I had like 6 of these damn Peter Peppers going, and then my entire batch just took a shit and died on me. I was so mad. I had like 6 or 8 of them actually germinated and were growing, and then they just died all of a sudden. Oh wow, 6 or 7 degrees Friday. Damn, that's cold. But here, I don't remember if everybody got to see it last week when I announced it. I will be doing at 600 subscribers, I will be doing a seed starter garden startup giveaway. I have a seed starting tray, about 10 or 15 packs of seeds. I will be throwing in some, I think just a small block or brick of seed start mix. Just add water and you got yourself a small batch of seed start mix, which will pretty much fill up one of those trays plus extra. Hey, obstacle, better late than never. I'm not going for too much longer. I'm going to be heading off here shortly. And then I'm going to add some garden shears, snips, or whatever you want to call them. So you'll get a seed starting tray, seed starting mix, buttload of seeds, and some other stuff there. Oh yeah, it's a pack of markers. So seed tray markers. I think there's like 12 or 24 in a pack. That way you can mark your seed so you know what's in there. I would throw in a grow light and a heat mat, but damn grow lights and heat mats are like $30 a piece. And I'm not trying to go broke trying to help somebody start a little garden. Yeah, no worries, obstacle. I'm gonna be doing the same here shortly, but yeah, I figured for anybody that wants to start a garden this year, if I can get to 600 subscribers, I will do the giveaway. I would like to limit it to gardeners only, but it is. I mean, sometimes you're going to get what you get. So I would prefer only that the people who want to start a garden enter the giveaway when I do it, if I can actually get to 600 subs. Aside from that, I'm going to try to keep it as open as I physically can. If I have to send it to Australia, it might be a different thing. But it's just something to help people out that may or may not be able to afford buying the stuff their own, or don't have the option of driving to a store that's 5 minutes away. If your nearest store is like an hour and a half away to drive to it, then I'm going to try to help you out with getting something started. But I will eventually do a small video on that one. Probably not going to be more than a couple of minutes. Sometime this next couple of weeks, I'll try to get a video out for that. But yeah, I just figured I'd help somebody get started on something. Some winter off-roading with Dakota Territory Cruisers. Nice. Got to get out in the garden more, Grace. It's actually rather relaxing and very stress relieving. Although I think I put too much stress on myself trying to garden because I try to do so much at once. But that is my own practice, and yes. Go to Garden State Gardener's channel. If you give me just a moment, I will post that here. Actually, it's no longer. They changed it to Grow Big TV with Joe and Corky. Me personally, not really a fan of Corky, but I'm there to be there. Let's see. Damn, where the hell is that stupid video? Damn, I can't find that damn video. That really sucks. Is I just watched that stupid video like earlier, like yesterday. Where in the hell is it at? But yeah, somewhere on here is a introductory video. It's like 3 minutes. Where in the shit is it at? Was it a short? I have no idea where it went. Where did it go? Oh man, that's really annoying. Now I can't find the damn video. But they are doing a video right now for the, and it's going to be hard to see this. So you're telling me Michael's too picky and won't let you grow anything in the garden? But they are doing the Peter Pepper Challenge. You do have to find the entry video and say that you're in, that you want to join the challenge. There are 3 criteria to growing this, which I failed to mention previously. You have to film yourself with the seed packet planting the seeds. You have to show the growth of the seeds. You basically need 3 videos. Seed bag with the name of the seed on there, you planting it, the growth of the seed plant, and then you need the harvest video. I don't know if that's I couldn't find it for some reason. Like I looked and like that whole video just like disappeared. I got one from 13 hours ago from him, but the weird part is I don't know where that particular video is. The link that CR put in, I think, is the right video. I don't know. I'm assuming he found it right away, but yeah, I don't know where that video went, which is really weird. But yeah, go check out that particular video, folks. That is, I believe that is they are the Peter Peppers. It looks like a shriveled old man's Johnson when they grow. But yeah, you will have to get these. They don't sell these in the store. You have to, as far as I know, the only place you can get this particular pepper is from jppeppers.com. So Jimmy Pickle Peppers. And you have to order them from him. And he may or may not have a bunch in stock, but yeah, Jimmy Pickle Peppers. He has them. They're usually like $2-3 a bag. And you usually, when you order stuff, you usually get a freebie. So could get a cool freebie. But yeah, I think that's the only way to get the Peter Peppers at the moment. I've never seen them in the store. So there you go. But yes, they are doing it. You just got to go to the video, watch the video, and just enter in the comment section. I'm entering the video, and then again, you got the three main video criteria: seed packet, you holding the seed packet, and then you planting, seed growth, and then seed harvest. Where the obstacle for this one this year is to grow the longest, not the shortest, the longest Peter Pepper. But yeah. And I did say I was going to go like 10 minutes ago, but I guess I'll go another couple of minutes. He's also, when he does the video for it, I've been looking for it. I haven't seen it yet. He's also going to be doing a zucchini challenge to grow either the heaviest or the longest zucchini. Oh, you're still here, Blake? Right on, brother. So I don't know exactly 100% what variety he's using. But right now, I believe the squash or zucchini that they're using are going to be using is the Ford Hook. Yeah, to garden or not to garden. That is exactly right. It's taken me 2 years, almost 3 years to grow jalapenos, and I don't know what it is. I grow some of the hottest damn jalapenos over here. But I cannot, anything hotter than a jalapeno, I cannot grow for the life of me. I've grown some serranos, which are just under the heat level of the jalapeno. But my damn jalapenos last year were hotter than hell. They were actually hotter than the store-bought jalapenos. Grace, thought you were going to get that fixed already. But yeah, I would like to grow some habaneros this year. I have a yellow ghost plant, which I've had for like 2 years. And that thing is just, it does not want to do what I want it to do. Which is funny because the year before last, that damn plant was like 2.5 feet wide. That sucker looked like a bush. I probably grew about 3-4 pounds worth of stuff off of there, but none of it was hot. It all tasted like bell peppers, which really pissed me off. I was so mad. But I'm going to see what I can do this year. I grew a ton of serranos and Thai dragon chilies. I had a ton of those. A ton of them things. Okay. Well, as long as you're still in the process of getting it taken care of, Grace, that's what counts. Ooh. But yeah, I do got to get my seeds started soon. I have to get everything going because there is not going to be much time for the growing season. Well, I got like a 6-8 month growing season. My growing season's stupid long. Didn't grow the big gyms. I have a whole packet. Like I have bags. Don't have them all here, but I have. Shit. I moved and my leg cramped on me. Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. Mother of hell. Sorry, folks. I turned and my leg just cramped on me big time. Ooh, that sucked. I felt like I just got stabbed in the back of the leg. Ooh, holy shit. Oh, that one sucked. I think I got seeds in this one too. Oh, no, I don't need that anymore. Oh, man, that shit still hurts. Oh, you know the tendon? Oh, yeah, Charlie got me, dude, like right in the back of the leg. Like, you know that tendon that goes from, like, the inside of the back of your knee up to your, like, middle of your thigh, the back of your thigh? Ooh, that shit got me good. The hamstring. Oh, it got me right on the hamstring. Oh, shit, that hurts. Oh, fuck me. Sorry, folks, didn't mean to... Wasn't expecting to get a massive cramp in the middle of a live stream. Oh, shit, that hurt. Oh, man. That one got me good. All I did was turn, and that shit got me big time. Ooh, yeah, pickle juice I probably would, but I don't have any pickles in the house. I've never done big gyms. I'll have to take a look at that. But yeah, I meant to, like, literally, I went to show this. I went to get this to show you guys. If I can get the damn package out, which is like stuck in here now. So here is the gentleman that I got my seeds from for the Jimmy. Fucking focus, you bag of shit. I hate my camera some days. I don't know why it won't focus. What the hell? I seriously have no idea why it won't focus on on this card. There we go. So take a screenshot of this, folks. That is who I get some of my seeds from. And when you do order, you will get free seeds. That thing is still killing me. You also, what's really fun is, as a courtesy, the gentleman actually sends you a full diagram, like instructions. I don't know if this is actually one of them. Yeah, this one, it actually gives you slight instructions on how to grow your seeds if you have any issues growing them, which is really nice. But I have a lot of stuff. I have yellow ghosts. I have these ones that look like little caterpillars. I'm going to try to get my nagas growing this year. My Scotch bonnets. I've got a lot of peppers I want to try to grow in various locations. I've got another envelope somewhere. But I have quite a bit of hot peppers. I don't eat bananas. Can't eat them anymore. But anyways, folks, I get enough potassium. I cannot eat a banana. When I was a kid, I ate like 8 of those in one sitting, and I can't touch them anymore. But anyways, folks, enough on that one. We will definitely continue this garden talk next week. So if you would like to continue chatting about this, please join me next Saturday around our usual time. I have seen the sugar peach peppers. I just don't have any seeds for them. Yeah, bananas and fish sticks, Grace. Yeah, I won't touch that shit ever again. But anyways, folks, give me a flavor if you want to talk more about gardening. We will definitely do that next week. For those of you who are interested in starting a garden, when I get to 600 subs, I will be doing a giveaway for gardening setup. Aside from that, do me a favor on the way out. Give me that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe if you haven't. And I will catch everybody next week, either Wednesday, Thursday, or Saturday. You all have a wonderful night. Take care. Have a great weekend. And I will see you on the next one. This is going to be Fox It Outdoors signing off roughly at